What is up, everybody? Welcome. There we go. We're live. Welcome, everyone. Just logging in right now. How's everybody doing today? I hope you are all doing well. Oh, you guys can barely see it. I forgot that it's in frame. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see what I can do here. You can barely see it. The Christmas tree's up, but it's right over there. How's everybody doing today? So today we've got a few things going on. We've also got a few keys we gotta go and rip and start just destroying these keys, ripping the keys up. I hope everybody has been having a good week. This week isn't too bad for Mythic Plus. It's mostly Tyrannical you have to worry about, right? We have Tyrannical, we have Bursting. Bursting is going to be bad only in a handful of dungeons. And then Skittish. Skittish shouldn't really be too big of an issue. Skittish is mostly going to come up when you have big packs of like 4 or 5 non-elites. And when they're non-elites, as much as you should have aggro on everything, if 1 or 2 non-elites kind of bounce off of you, they should be dead way too fast to even matter. But yeah, this week shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be bad at all when it comes to pushing higher keys. Tyrannical makes it kind of suck for a few bosses, but you should be okay. So one of the things we are going to try to accomplish today is I managed to rip this 12 motherload with a few guildies yesterday. That got my score up, and that means that in order for me to hit 1 KIO, you guys see here 991. In order for me to hit 1 KIO, this King's Rest score right here, that is 70. All I need to do is do a King's Rest on time, whether that's an 8, a 9, or a 10. If I do, maybe not an 8 on time, it depends on how good that key goes, but if it's a 9 or a 10, at least, for the King's Rest, we get 1 KIO. We get the Pug Life Award of the Century, the 1 KIO. Well, you know 1K yet? Almost. So close. All I need to do is suck it up and do a King's Rest today. What level keys that we're hoping for to time this week? It depends. We're gonna try to jump into like some 11s and 12s for sure. 11s and 12s. Like what do we currently have? We have 2 11s on time, and then a bunch of other like 10s on time. That's what we're sitting at right now. My old motherload was a 9 on time. Yeah, so a few of these have to get done on time. King's Rest is the big one. King's Rest is absolutely the main one. Something else I really wanted to show you guys as well is this. Give me 1 second. I should have loaded it up beforehand. Okay. Here it is, everyone. What I've been working on all weekend and these past weekdays. Here it is. A few of you guys had told me keep calm and cannibalize on a shirt. Why is it not on a shirt yet? I was waiting to hit 10K to be able to do it via this, which is Teespring. And so here it is. The logo, the keep calm and cannibalize, both in male and female Forsaken. There was another design that I still need to work on a little bit more. It was okay, but I feel like it needs a little bit more work to be translated well. But we've got the shirts. Here. I'll put this in chat in case anyone wants to check it out. Put it in chat. And also something with this is this right here, right underneath me. Use that code. If you're gonna buy something, use that code. All right. You will get $4 off any of the products. You're gonna buy 3 pillows. Yeah, use the code. Make sure you use the code for helping me out and for supporting me. I don't know. I don't know what that means, Hooves. I don't know what that means. All right, let's actually we can stay up here. I want to run King's Rest first. Definitely want to run King's Rest first. Also, let me do that. Let's add more text and do this. Aha. Here we go. Yeah, let's do that. All right. And that'll be this guy right here. All right. Pug Life. Yeah, the Pug Life shirt is also coming shortly. I need to redo it. So when I made the Pug Life logo that you guys see in the emoji, I did it so that it was the size of the emoji. So the only Pug Life picture I have right now is a tiny pixel ratio. So I need to redo it, and then I'll be able to slap that onto a shirt. Do you ever run Stormbolt over Rumbling Earth? Not as Prot. Not as Prot. When it comes to arms, yes, I run Stormbolt instead of I forget what it is for arms. But for protection, I don't really run Stormbolt. I find Rumbling Earth to be really good. Rumbling Earth reduces the cooldown of my Shockwave, and this makes it like, let's say you're either taking too much damage or you have to deal with the spawn of Gahoon. Either one of these two situations, Shockwave works better for it. The only reason Shockwave would be better is that there's a caster at range and nobody is CCing or interrupting it. I can throw my Stormbolt out over there. But Rumbling Earth helps by taking less damage and by stunning. So in case I ever need something to survive, let's say I pull a ton of AoE packs or a ton of AoE pulls, for some reason my healer needs another 2 seconds to pick me up, I can throw out a Shockwave and start kiting a little bit, and that'll help me survive. I don't feel any benefit from running both, to be completely honest with you. So I hardly ever run Stormbolt. Alright, let's try to find a King's Rest. I know. I'm trying to find a King's Rest. Here, we are going to get 1K today. If we get any of these done in a reasonable amount of time, they don't even need to be keyed. If they're relatively close to being done on time, then we're good. We're golden. Also, if you guys want the URL for the website, for the gear over here, then, or no, it's this way. It's flipped. It's flipped. Over here, then you guys can check out the description of the video as well, and make sure you use the code. Y'all write that down in there too. Alright. So the first dungeon, I really do want to get a King's Rest done. I really do. Is that what that was? Hooves, I didn't know what you were... I didn't know what that word meant. I didn't know what that meant. Any other King's Rest? Any other King's Rest? A 9? We can do a 9, and if we key a 9, we'll be good. On what realm do I play? Daniel, I play on the realm Dalaran. I didn't know what that meant, Hooves. But yeah, Daniel, I play on the realm Dalaran and on the realm Turalion. I have my main, which is my Prot warrior you see here. That is on the realm Dalaran. And my other alt that I've been playing a little bit more is a Holy Paladin on Turalion. I also have a max level Frost Mage and a max level Monk, but those are all on Dalaran. Yeah. I spend most of my time on Dalaran. Anything else? Anyone want to invite a Prot warrior? Anyone to attend, please? I don't think they want us in here today. I don't think they want us here. And then if we key a Tol Dagor 10, that'll help us as well. But Tol Dagor is going to be a little bit more difficult in terms of the damage coming in. It's not fortified weak, so it shouldn't be too terrible. But it's still, you know, It still does a lot of damage. When 8.1 launches, Prot Warriors will be way better at running Tol Dagor, and that is because we'll be able to block ranged physical attacks. And the pulls in Tol Dagor that really get to us are mostly because there are ranged physical attacks in there. And we can't ignore pain fast enough to just soak up all of that damage. Tol Dagor is easier. The King's Rest, just pull small. Not for Prot Warriors, man, because your active mitigation means nothing. Oh, it declined at the same time. Yeah, our active mitigation means nothing. What we need to do is focus entirely on ignore pain, and ignore pain is just not enough. Oh, this guy doesn't want a Prot Warrior. Watch. You guys ready for this? Ready and declined. I don't know if we're gonna get into a King's Rest today. We might have to find something else. Tol Dagor, Motherlode, Waycrest, Temple of Seth. Anything? Yeah, look at that. Oh no. All right, let's try to find a Tol Dagor. I'm not against trying this out. That's it? There are no keys? Is everybody taking a break for Christmas right now? Is that what's happening? 10 Waycrest. 12 Shrine. 11 Shrine. The Tol Dagor 13. Yeah, the Tol Dagor wouldn't be bad. Get a Rezange Trinket. Let's go for this Tol Dagor. We can also go for the Shrine. That's the guy who rejected me. You've been doing Motherlodes, Waycrest, and Atoll. Not many keys. I mean, this week isn't too bad at all. Doesn't matter like what we're talking about. Let's see. Here's a I was gonna say here's a 9th King's Rest. They saw me look at the group. They're like, quick, it's Prot Warrior delist. Even Tol Dagor is doable as a 10. Yeah, it's not terrible. We're just gonna be a lot better when 8-1 hits. 1 KIO. I'm close, Ninja. Ninja, please. Please let me stream with you. That might be. All right, let's check King's Rest again, and then we'll just. No King's Rest. Okay. Tol Dagor 13. Is that the one? Okay, I was gonna say, is that the one that already said no? Oh, that's the one that said no. We did a freehold for the This Week of Mythic Plus video, and freehold is not bad this week. Freehold is relatively easy this week. Anything else? No keys, man. Where are all the key pushers? Why is everybody gone for the holidays? Oh, they need a blood DK. That's it. Only blood DKs. Let's see if we get it. I think that's the 5 groups. Nope. Everything in Tol Dagor is in K till last boss. Yeah, people do freak out on where to stand. There's a decent amount of positions around the room though where you can stand. What's my key? A Waycrest, I believe. Waycrest 11. All right, we got into a Shrine, which is going to be one of the rough ones this week because we do have the areas with those the non-elite slimes. Those non-elite slimes, they are definitely leading to high stacks of bursting. Shrine loves you. I don't mind Shrine. I really don't. And it's tyrannical this week, which just means that the last boss is going to take a lot longer. So that means that hopefully... Oh, we don't even have a lust. So since we don't have a lust, I hope they don't pop drums on the second to last boss, so that we have lust for that last boss. That's it. That's all you need. All you need is lust on the last boss, and then you're good. You lust on the second and on the last boss. Yeah, somebody just had to have drums. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind Shrine, and actually, Glock yesterday taught me how to do a skip in the very beginning. So that's definitely going to help out because that will skip the first slimes. And the first slimes and the first pull of range mobs. And yeah, guys, I'm very, very excited about this stuff. Oh no, wrong button. I'm very excited about this stuff. Very excited. Keep Calm, Cannibalize. The logo, Pug Life coming up soon. That's the one for sure. It's coming up. I need to work on some of the other ones. I need to work on some. I had another design kind of pending. I don't think it translated well, so I definitely need to work on it. Let me know what you guys think about these. I'm ordering mine very soon so that I can get them in. Oh man, finally get to see you live from home, reporting for streaming duties. What's up, Tontin? How you doing, man? I'm glad you are home, back from the road, man. You'd been out on the road for a very long time. Sit back and enjoy the rib keys, my friend. And Tontin, by the way, I don't know if you just got here right now, but merch is live, man. If you want to get yourself some gear, the link is on the screen and in the description. But this is how it looks. So we've got Keep Calm and Cannibalize, male and female, Forsaken, and we've got the plain Jane logo. It's mostly in posters, shirts, and pillows. There are a few other products, but I didn't see the need for any of the other ones. The actual Like Befuddle logo is also offered on hoodies if you are into that as well. And these are not the only color variations, it's just the ones that it decides to show. I'm not an expert at using the site yet, so yeah, still trying to work my way around it. Alright, I think everybody's here. Yeah, everybody's here. You love them, but you can say you're biased? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Sick like a dog? Upper sport? Oh, no. Dude, you need to get better. Bed rest, water, and meds, man. That's it. So the few things you have control over are the few things you should do. Do you feel misdirect or tricks are required for this week? Pugs can't even focus the same target. It depends on what kind of tank you are, unknown user. If you are a druid, you might be having some problems. But if you're not a druid, like if you're a protection warrior, you shouldn't be having issues. You pop Avatar. You pop Avatar, you have Unstoppable Force. That's it. There is no one in any world that is going to pull off of you while you have Avatar. Use Thunderclap every other cooldown. Make sure you have to ensure that you use Thunderclap every other cooldown, and that's it, man. You just Thunderclap, and then you can Shield Slam or Ignore Pain. Thunderclap, you just do that, okay? You just get it done. You saw the subscription thing on Discord? Lots of water and rest. Wow. And wow, yes, my bad. And wow, you're right. 4-time following my live stream, we always enjoy him. Well, I hope you stick around, Sunfire. I hope you stick around, man. Alright, so like, here's one of the pulls where like, yes, aggro may be an issue, because I'm not going to pop Avatar for it. It's a bunch of non-elites. There's no need for me to go completely crazy on this, right? So that one might be one of the ones where you say, hey, I lost threat on one of the mobs or something like that. And that's, you know, it's not ideal, but it being a non-elite, I promise you that everyone will come out alive. Now, with this guy, with one single target, you shouldn't be having any issues. But when you do have AoE pulls, if you are playing a Prot Warrior, you just shouldn't have issues. I also wait for somebody else to use the first stun on the spawns of Cahoon, and if they don't, that's when see, and this is a skip that Glock taught me. Look at this. You just walk on the rock. What? It's crazy. He was like, do you know how to skip this? And I was like, wait, what? What'd you say? You can do what here? Befuddled, what's up at work? We're doing my best to stay on the stream. EM, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. And no worries, I understand IRL and your job are very important, and you just something you gotta do and you gotta pay attention to, right? So, not to worry, my friend. All right, let's just take out these droplets real quick. Hopefully DPS kind of staggers them. There's 1 stack of bursting, 2 stacks of bursting. All right, 6 stacks. We'll be able to recover just fine from this. Let me pull this guy all the way back. I do have a victory rush. I can use that, pick myself back up. I have a paladin healer, so that's always going to be nice. Love me some direct heals, right? Big direct heals. Paladins, holy priest. All right, perfect. So now I can pull these 2 guys, and we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me interrupt the one further in the back. And when it comes to threat, here we go. See this? I just popped Avatar. There is no way these guys are going to fall off of me. Like, for a second or two, because of global cooldowns, they might move around a little bit. But in less than 1 global, you're going to be able to pick them back up. And now at this point, when I'm established, I've got my demo shout out. I've got my Avatar in full effect. Now I'm no longer worried about any of the threat, right? So I use my interrupt here. So the guy in the back is still not being interrupted or anything like that. I want to stack them up right here. Let me see. Let me try to stack them up. My interrupt is coming up. There it is. Let me walk him back. He does have infest. So hopefully we're going to be okay here. Shadow Fury has always been going out pretty early. Didn't see it go out right here, but we're still good. Perfect, perfect. So now we're going to have this next big pull over here, and I have Avatar ready for it, right? These guys are not going to fall off of me right now. What I'll do is kind of cannibalize to recover a little bit faster. We're good. We're good. Cannibalize is the best recovery. All right.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Let's go ahead. This pull is always going to hurt no matter what you do. So best thing you can do is to just try to corral them up a little bit. But what your group should be doing is actually taking care of the living current first. Alright, we are going to be getting the knock up and down very soon. There it is. I'm going to pop last stand before it goes out. I want to just make sure I survive them. Cooldowns on a Prot Warrior rotate really fast, so you'll be perfectly fine kind of rotating your cooldowns in and out. Reason I'm pulling this guy back, I can pull him where he is, and that's not an issue. But since all the group was up here and my healer was going to be drinking water, down here we have the possibility of someone cleaving onto the slimes. So while it's probably not going to happen, it was just like one of those little things you just do to kind of avoid an awkward situation. Here's going to be the tough part. Glock saved the day. Cool skip. Yeah, no, he helped me out for sure. All right, so here's one of the things that might be an issue for some groups. You have to stagger these. You have to stagger them. You have to kill them as well because you're going to cleave them in the middle of the boss fight. So, you know, it's going to be one of those things where it's like there's 9 stacks. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use a Warlock cookie. I'm dead. I'm so dead. No, I'm not dead. We are going to be in so much trouble. We're missing a DPSer. Alright. That was a little too fast. We had 11 stacks. I'm surprised anyone survived, to be completely honest with you. I'm surprised anyone survived with 11 stacks. This healer was putting in so much work in that moment. Those 4 seconds were so critical. Somebody else died right now to the rush. They did have a B-res though. Actually, no, how... Oh, he had a soul stone on him. Okay. But yeah, somebody else did die to that as well. We'll see how terrible it is when the boss splits up. We're going to have a loss of... a loss of lust at that point. So, like, right now we have lust. We're going to keep going. There's a surging rush. Let's go ahead and just kind of go to the side here. You don't want to get hit by it. There's the grasp. I don't think I can fear bomb it. I don't know if that was my fear bomb or not that broke it. I'm gonna have to try again. My shockwave was down, which is why I used fear bomb. So you should have more of a focus right now on something like ignore pain rather than shield block. Oh, my healer went down. It's a wipe. Yeah, the faster we wipe, the better. Yeah, healer's down. 50%. Let's just wipe. Try to get this done on time. We don't have drums. Oh, somebody left? That was fast. Who left? The healer? No, the warlock that died before the boss even started. You guys wanted rip keys. There's your rip key. Dungeon shrine plus 11 at like 10 minutes to 26 minutes. Oh man, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. That key could have gone just fine. They said that they want to do the plus 10, which I'm down for. The rest of the DPSers were good. That was a rib key, man. Wow, that was, yeah. Tontine, I don't know what subscription thing you're talking about on Discord. I don't have a sub on Discord. Wait, somebody posted something? No, I don't. Yeah, you see what's up, potato. That's a tar and skip No need for undead to try it. Ouch. Ouch. You can't do it. These people leaving keys is getting so bad. I don't understand. That was like a 1 minute loss in total. Including the deaths. It was, yeah. It was, no, maybe like 2 minutes, but still. You did great, bro. Thank you. Thank you. After a while of pugging so many keys, man, you just become immune to people rage quitting. And there's really not that many keys out today. Like, you know, you guys saw me looking in LFG. There's a severe lack of keys. 50-50 chance of someone leaving now? That is ridiculous.
What do you
we're doing shrine. What's up, Koth? How you doing? 50-50 chance of someone leaving. Nothing worse than when people leave. IDM, I agree. I agree. That was bad. I mean, we wiped early on the boss. As soon as the healer went down, we wiped. I don't know who of the DPSers exactly like didn't stop DPS. There was definitely someone at fault for killing those slimes all at the same time and getting 11 stacks. I agree, but we pushed through it, and it shouldn't have been an instant leave. Is this guy still a healer? Or did he go deeps? I think the healer. Oh no, he's okay. For some reason, his mana is only showing us 34k. It's weird. Definitely weird. Did I tank last week affixes? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Last week we did. Actually, last week was a decent amount of rip keys, but when I recorded this week of Mythic Plus, I can't remember what key I did, but yeah, last week isn't fun. It's not a fun week. It's one of the more difficult weeks.
Stay the course.
Not many keys because in a few weeks, well, I get 370 gear from Mythic Zero. That's very true, Potato. That is very, very true. And in 1 week, or in less than a week, in 6 days, or depending on if you're EU or US, right? In 6 days or a week, we are all going to get 8.1. So at that point, we can all start leveling some alts as well. Quite nostalgic about WoW, but fine about everything else. What about you? I like me some WoW as well, Koth. I was talking about, actually to Brolgarth here, who's in the chat, about Classic WoW, and that I'm excited for Classic WoW. It's going to be a different pace. It's not even I'm excited to play the game how it used to be. I honestly feel like Classic WoW, you know, pre 10 years of development and post 10 years of development, it was two completely different games. And I'm excited to play the old game I used to play. Retail WoW is very, very different than Classic. That being said, I like both of the products, but Classic WoW is going to be completely different pace. Every now and then, maybe like after the stream, after guild raid progression nights or something, I just kind of want to veg out and play solo and progress in solo content. And on retail, that is very difficult to do. Once you outgear World Quest, nothing else is solo content that you get gear from. Islands, Mythic Plus, raids, whether you decide to pug them or run them with people you know, that is the source of gear. And in vanilla or in classic, there was solo progression. You could go out to, let's say your guild is barely doing BWL and you have all of your fire resist gear. Well, if you're on a plan ahead, you start farming to start building your nature resist gear. You're going to need it eventually. Or your frost resist gear. You're going to need it eventually, right? So there is this like just tune out the world, and instead of being a regular MMO, it turns into just an RPG for a little bit. You do things solo, you handle it, and then when you're ready for MMO content, when you're ready for the social interactions, then you go back to it. So I'm definitely excited, and talking about nostalgia, I think that's a big thing for me. Have 2 days to level up your Frost Decay from 91 to 120 without heirloom since he's your gatherer. Wow. This week is easy week? Yeah, unless people just leave the group. Hopefully they buff us so we can do better. Raymond, they are buffing us. They are. We're getting more armor, more stamina. We can block ranged physical attacks. Ignore Pain is off the global. Yeah, Ignore Pain is off the global. And that's the last one, really. But that all added up is nice. Ripping keys yet? Yeah, Invasive. Invasive 1 key down already. With this group that we have here, we ran in, we had one guy die, and he left. That's it. He died and he left. Man, rip key already? Yep. We're gonna co-tank that thing 100%. That's the thing, bro. I never tanked in Classic. I started tanking in Wrath. I played in Classic, but I never tanked. I started tanking in Wrath. Throughout BC, I was a healer for all of BC, and in Vanilla, I was just a DPSer. That's all I was, man. For keys less than 10. For keys 10 and more, you have no idea why there are so few keys. Maybe people taking a break now. I think it's people taking a break. I really do. I think so. I think there's quite a few people who just saw like the 8.1 stuff, and they're like, you know what? I could use a little bit of a break. I've been grinding hard since the expansion came out. It's been months. I'm gonna go ahead and take this 1 month as a break. I'll come back in January, ready for the raid. Half of your team didn't show up. Sunders Mythic was canceled for tonight. Hence me here. Oh, nice. Too many people bored. Yeah, I don't blame them. What are the affixes for this week? Tyrannical, Bursting, Skittish. So you really have to worry about Tyrannical and Bursting. Bursting is, I want to say it's a little bit up to the tank, kind of. It depends on how you pull. But somebody can always body pull for you. But yeah, Tyrannical is a big one. Love watching the streams. Learned so much as a 950 IO. Your 950 as Prot learned a large of what is. Wow, you're up there, man. Unknown user. I'm 991 I'm trying to get 1K today. I want to do 1K on, I want to do 1K live. You're a TBC baby too, we'll make do. Yeah, I didn't have a max level warrior until Wrath. The affix is tyrannical burst, yeah. This 1 month where people took a break is your first month playing. Bad luck, Brian. Rhetorics, welcome to the game, my friend. Did you rip already? Yeah, man. We ripped it already. Somebody just left. They just left. People are pretty much done with this patch. I agree. I think so too. You've always hated Skittish. Skittish is an issue depending on what tanking class you have. If you play a Prot warrior, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. You pop Avatar. Skittish can, you know, can be a non-affix, to be honest. There isn't much progression content until January. There isn't. It's just if you want to push your IO score, that's up right now. That's it. 702 IO Prot, nice, very nice, very nice. I think when you start hitting like above 500 to 600, you start getting to that area where it's like you have to start grinding at this point. You have to start grinding at the IO score, slowly picking away at it. I think getting like 500 or 600 IO can be relatively straightforward, and then after that, it's like just start slowly chipping away at your score. Hoping we'll both hit 1K this week. Yeah, hey, for sure. I know music. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Leveling alts, isn't that content? That comes out next week. Next week, man. IO score resets on 815. Yes. When the new raid comes out, that's when it resets. Can you transmit the old PvP gear that you purchased with Marks of Honor? You mean transmog? Yes. Yes, you can. I have some of it. Let me see. Sets, Gladiator. I never played a warrior in season 1. I told you guys I made a warrior in Wrath. So this is like what I purchased, right? So playing in Wrath season, this is when I actually played. This was the last in this was all BC, and then this was Wrath. So like this stuff I did actually collect, but like these two, yeah, I didn't, and I can transmog to them just fine. Starting WoD from scratch to see how far you can get. Oh, nice. Could you ever swap out Haste Mastery gear for Verse Mastery, or just stick with Haste Mastery? If you don't like Haste Mastery, you run Haste Verse. Haste is very, 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 very important, and that's because Haste increases your rage generation. So, Shield Slam, I believe, is a 9-second cooldown. So with Haste, it goes down. More Shield Slams, more rage, more threat, more damage, just everything. And Thunderclap is affected by haste as well. Shield Block is affected by haste. There's a lot of your abilities that are affected by haste. I can't remember. I think that's it actually. But haste is the most important. So haste first, mass and versatility interchangeable depending on your playstyle. If you like and you know how to use your shield and your shield block and how you are continuously blocking whatever's coming in, you run mastery. If you want to run haste and then you just want, you know, the secondary stat gods to reduce the damage you take, you run versatility. Unfortunately, you stopped playing a little after Nighthold was released. You remember having too many issues? Yeah. Yeah, as soon as Skittish was released, it was definitely one of those wake-up moments of how you do things. And I remember in Legion, the one thing I had that kept me going through Skittish was I would pop Battlecry and Neltharian's Fury at the exact same time, and that would guarantee crits on all of Neltharian's Fury, and it would pick up AoE things really well. So Battlecry was a cooldown to use. You basically have to become an offensive DPS. An offensive DPS to deal with Skittish. So just say no to versatility master gear. No, eye level is more important. So casual mode, item level is more important. So if I show you, let's see. Right here, I have a downgrade. This has crit mastery. I have a downgrade because it has haste mastery. So like, this is the only case where item level if it's within 5 to 10 item levels, then you're okay doing haste mastery first. But if you are within, like, if it's more than 15, I don't even think I have gear like that. If it's more than 15 item levels, you just equip the better gear. Like, actually, if I show you what I have, here's verse mass, critical strike and mastery, but it's 375. I think my old ones were 360. So once you start getting above a 10 item level difference, you just equip item level, because the higher your strength, the bigger your ignore pain. So right now my ignore pain is 30,000. If I were to get rid of this gear with strength, it goes down. Now I'm at 24,000. This gear with more strength, it goes down. Now I'm at 23,000, right? So strength is very, very important to you. So it's like strength, haste, mastery, versatility at the same time. I don't know if we're going to get anyone in this group. All they want is just a druid. They only want a druid. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, no problem, casual mode. You got him. What? I don't know if this group is gonna happen, man. They only want a boomkin. There's no telling them any other class. We already have 2 melees, so they just want a boomkin, a B-res range class. Why only boomkin? They want a ranged and a B-res, yeah. That's why I'm gonna leave this group if it doesn't happen. I just want to get a key done, man. That's it. That's all I want. Let's start flying over. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just find another key. And by the way, guys, if you guys just tuned in, we did launch the merch today with all the gear, and that looks like this. We've got the Keep Calm and Cannibalize in both male and female undead, and we've got the befuddled logo here, and then we are going to launch like a Pug Life one very, very soon. I need to translate that. I need to recreate the logo and do it in a decent size so that the prints don't look like they're 2 pixels by 2 pixels. And if you guys are going to order something as a special thanks to you guys for supporting me this early on, as soon as we launched, use this code right here, and you guys will get $4 off anything that you guys order. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get only a mage. They keep saying it too, that they just want a mage. I mean, a boomkin. And now you know why I don't pug. What's up, Darren? Yeah, man, we live the pug life. You'd rather get a frost mage? It's last week frost mages were like the go-to thing, right? Oh wait, I think they said they're just gonna pick someone. Are they? I was about to leave the group. I think they are picking a mage. Just to let you know, I found this stream through YouTube suggestions, so they must be doing something right. Red rigs, cool, thank you. There's not that many things that get suggested. Like when I look at the analytics, it's definitely a very small portion of people that come in here. What's up, Wrench? Some groups just don't want to adapt. I mean, we've got a really weird composition here, right? We have a holy paladin that's, you know, holy paladin, havoc demon hunter, and a rogue. I don't know what the rogue is. So it's not necessarily, and a prot warrior. It's not necessarily the most meta build, assassination rogue. It's not the most meta build, but there it is. They did invite someone. Okay. We do have a meta build because it's Holy Paladin, and yeah, Holy Paladins aren't really out there too much. The Demon Hunter and the Rogue, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Koth. I appreciate it. All right, let's just go. Let's go. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Hopefully, DPS slows down a little bit on the slimes there, and hopefully nobody dies to the boss again. Dying to the boss was definitely a bad one. Switching to watch the show on the TV since doggy needs attention and the wife. Yeah, for sure, man. What dungeon do you want to run? I'm gonna hate myself for saying this. I want to do a King's Rest because I want to hit that 1K IO. If I do this shrine, yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think it's gonna affect my eye unless if we chest it, then it'll be. If we chest it, we'll hit 1K. That's the goal. That's the goal. We have to chest it. A tyrannical shrine. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be easy. Let me do this as well. All right. Let's reset the meters. Let's buff everybody. I still have my lock rock from the last guy who left. Alright, we have to chest this. We have bursting zone. There's so much of that like little trash before the second boss. There's all of the crap around him. Good luck. Thank you. Chest of Tol Dagor, King's Rest, or Shrine. We're doing a shrine. We're trying. Plus 10.
5.
Write it down here.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's give this a shot. Let's try again. Hopefully nobody dies to the first boss. That was one of the issues, right? We had one person die before the first boss and one person died to the first boss. All right. Now that does give us 6 stacks, but we should be okay when it comes to surviving. There's the heaving blow. Let's go ahead and just step out of that. Come on, guy. Oh man. All right. Now let's do our skip here that we learned yesterday. I don't know if Glock specifically told me about it or I just cannibalized it and learned it from his brains. Still not 100% sure what happened. Alright, so we're going to have similar timing as last time. So you guys remember the Pat? The Pat came over once we were basically done pulling these little slimes here. So I'll pull these little slimes again. Just because when I pull these two over here, these two casters, these slimes are probably going to come with it. So might as well just knock them out now. That's the last one. Let's just eat. Everybody eat. Everybody eat. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Cool. We recovered. And here we go. Just want to make sure that I don't pull the casters with this guy. That would be... This guy would not only lessen the damage they take, but he would also be healing them. So Motherload Freehold Atoll, maybe Waycrest, easier ones to do. Atoll is always... It always comes up on one of those dungeons. It's like, what dungeon is easy to do this week? Atoll is always on that list. And that's not an accident. Atoll is just straightforward. The hardest thing you have in Atoll is the trash of the... The hardest thing you have in Atoll is the trash of like the little dinosaurs that leap around everywhere. Those guys do a lot of group-wide damage. So when you have something like Grievous Fortified, that's the one time where Atoll can become a little bit of a nightmare. But even then, it's probably a little bit easier than some of the other ones. This mage is on it, man. This mage is on it. I appreciate the CC and pulling for me. It helps speed up the run. That was very cool. So now we're gonna have a Pat over here, which is kind of can't. I really don't want to. I want someone to CC that. I want someone to CC the pat. Yep. Perfect. Alright. So now we've got a nice little pickup here to do. So let me pop Avatar again right now.
Beware.
I'm gonna pop my absorb trinket right before that goes out, the pickup, just so that everybody is, just so that I take a lot less damage from that. I don't want to hog all of the healers healing.
Beware.
Weren't doing anything in order, just mentioning them.
Beware.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. Mentioning everything like in order of difficulty all the time and how everyone's going to experience things, that's going to be impossible to do. I feel like King's Rest is not the hardest key to do, but I hate it because of personal experiences, right? So it's one of those things where you can say that this is how the dungeons break down, but some people might disagree. Alright, I'm going to have to cannibalize here to not die. We have 6 stacks. We're good, we're good. Cannibalize, we're good. I was gonna charge, but who knows what the hell the pathing is on this thing.
How dare you summon this holy place with your presence?
I'm gonna pop Avatar.
Upon the surging water.
Alright, let me slow down here. Let's not refresh our stacks, guys. Let's not get too far. Oh, the stacks keep getting refreshed. We're dead. This is a wipe. This is a wipe for sure. We have 12 stacks. Yeah. This. A Tall Freehold Motherload. At work we were watching, caught the end of the first shrine. Yeah, chicken. That was pretty bad. So, same thing happened again. So it's definitely one of the DPSers that was here before the last one and this one. Now, this is going to be a wipe. We have to wipe it, and we have to get back in there as quickly as possible. Alright. This isn't the end of the world. It's not a rip key yet. But we're definitely flirting with a line here. Been watching Classic WoW again. It's piquing my interest. Disgust Keeper. Yeah, when Classic WoW comes out, you bet I'm going to be playing both. And, yeah, that'll be... I will be putting out content for retail and Classic. I'm very excited for Classic as well. That being said, Classic WoW and retail WoW have a lot of differences. Alright, everybody's here. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pop our Avatar. It just came off cooldown. There's a Surging Rush. Make sure you're not standing right in front of the boss. Alright, everybody's alive. Here's the Tentacle. Let's go ahead and throw my stun out. I'll get the first one here. There's the Undertow going out on the healer. Should be okay. Alright, Choking Brine going out on the mage. That's pretty far away from us, so we don't have to worry about it too much. There's a Surging Rush. Gonna go straight into that Choking Brine. I don't want to charge in yet. Gotta wait, you know, a second for that Choking Brine to kind of go away first. Grasp went out on the healer. The healer just bubbled. Nice. I mean, that's one way to deal with it. There's the Undertow again on the healer. I'm sure he's fucking tired of it at this point, right? I feel like it's picked him 3 times in a row now. Alright, we're gonna get the split. So, with this split, there should be someone within melee range of every single one. Now, I only see people in melee range of 2 of them. There's one guy that's free casting. Where's my rogue? Let me get out of that. Oh no, Surging Rush. I thought this one was gonna clip me here. It didn't help that I had just used Choking Brine on me. I'm gonna have to dodge it right now. In 1 second. There it is. It just debuffed. Okay. It didn't help that I had just used Heroic Lead too. Oh, gotta stun him out of it. Alright. And we should be good now. If I get a cleanse right now, there it is. It's going to be on everybody. Surging Rush. Surging right over here. And we're good. Healer died right there. I don't know if he got hit by a Surging Rush or how he died. But we can do a single pull without him. Like this one lonely mob right here. We'll be fine. There's the Garrote. Perfect. So this guy won't be able to get any cast off. We can do this just fine. What's up, Brian? You're on a conference call? For sure, man. People get serious as fuck when they play WoW. It's such a casual game. It depends on, on how you play it. You can take it very seriously. Guy, I just don't get us all in combat. I think it's too late. Yeah, everybody jumped in. This is another rip right here. This is gonna be a rip key now. Now it is. Interrupted the Mending Rapids. Hey, we won't have to battle for percentage, right? Trying to keep threat on like DPS split. This is when skittish is bad, when people just really split up. Alright, so I do have Shockwave. Don't think I didn't need it there. We do have one other person here that's infested. So I do have Shockwave ready to go. Let's go ahead and throw the stun out. Nope. Global cooldown got me. But yeah, there's, I don't think WoW is a casual game if you want to perform at the top. That being said, you can perform at the top like 20 or 30% while still being casual. I do think that. But if you want to perform at like the top 5%, you want to be in the top of your realm or anything like that, you really can't take it too casually. All right. Let's jump in here. That guy just wanted a troll. I only saw the one message. I didn't see all his other ones. Get the hell out of here. You gotta love DPS whores on bursting weeks. Yeah, padding the meters on bursting weeks is not good. So we can do this whole pull, including the non-elites when they come out. It won't be too bad. There it is. Just pick them up. Alright, we're about to get all of the bursting right now, and then here are the spawns of Gahoon. Perfect. Spawns of Gahoon handled. Everything down. Now we just got to take out this one guy, and we're good. Now, I do have Avatar ready for the next pull. But being top in your own was like half of what the other... Yeah. Alright. Do you have your heroically bound to charge? Yes. Yeah. Basically, one button is mobility. So I don't have it as like a mouse over macro or an automatically cast macro. So if I need to move to a certain spot, I will try to charge. If my charge is down, then I use my heroic leap. So it makes it easier for me having one button that closes the gap in whatever way I want, right? If I'm not targeting anyone, it'll be as a heroic leap. If I am targeting someone, it'll be as a charge. So it's something I've gotten very used to. I believe I've had that macro, since I started playing my warrior, to be honest with you. Healer got his flesh carved completely. Healer has failed to quite a few mechanics. I don't know if he knows how to do all of these. He's gone. He went away. Demon Hunter got his flesh carved out as well. Interesting. Yeah, it definitely helps out. It's the only macro I have. To be honest with you, I only have one macro, and it's leap and charge. It's just the button I use for movement. You're gonna have to give me that macro. There's not much to it, but yeah, here. Let me show you. That's it right there. That's it. You cast intercept, you cast leap. That's it. Healer's not here yet. There it is. Healer's here. Let me just go ahead and pull this. I'll pull it back too. There is a caster in it. Oh, he blinded the caster. Perfect.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Yeah, the only person I really need to make a ton more macros on, and I would benefit from would be my healer. As far as like my tank and macros like that, they're nothing too major. Over here, walk away. Perfect. I don't know if we'll be able to do this on time. If we wipe on the next boss, it won't be on time. This key won't be on time for sure. If we do the next boss just fine, we still got a shot at this. I do have my interrupt up just in case I need it here. There it is. Somebody else got the interrupt. I like to wait for the last second. All right, and the mage is here just in case we needed that frost nova. I don't know if the mage is. Oh no, the mage is fire actually. I just thought about it, that he's running meteor. Yeah, he won't be having like icy flows or anything like that, or icy orb or anything.
Beware.
There it is. Let's LOS this. Your healer's pretty underwhelming. Yeah, I think so.
Beware.
It doesn't know all the mechanics, I don't think. Yeah, we'll just stay in here. It's not fortified. It isn't hurting too bad. So what we can do here is like CC this one guy, right? There it is. Poly that one guy and do a big pull. Alright, so this is the only reason why this might be an issue is because we might run out of bridge with these like whirlwinds that are being cast on the ground, but we should be okay as long as people just avoid them. Alright, somebody got hit by... Oh, somebody walked into the hurricane. Somebody has like that add-on that tells you when you fail to something, and it just said that somebody failed to slicing hurricane. I was like, wait, what? Goes to show the reward system and while I was pushing less in it. It's the end of the first tier. That's what it is, VL Gaming. Because every week you get one piece of gear that is beyond anything you completed, right? It has a higher chance to Titan Forge. The item level is higher than anything you actually completed. So there's... The rewards are slowly going to creep in as the expansion goes on, or as the tier goes on, right? So in the beginning of the tier, the only people that were running plus 10s were pre-made groups of people who were all like really, really, really good. Why did the healer judge this guy? I don't know. I have no idea. But I can use my victory rush here. Heal myself back up a little bit. But yeah, at the end of every tier, whether it was Legion or this expansion, you're just going to have people that didn't complete that kind of content having gear that way. Whether it's through regular Titan and Warforges and re-rolling the dice over and over and over again, or it's the Mythic Plus chest. It's just a natural power creep of every tier. Yeah, and when it comes to like skittish and something like these pulls, right? It's not... You're probably not going to be able to hold all of these guys 100% of the time, and that's okay. They are a bunch of non-elites. If they kind of bounce around a little bit, nobody is honestly going to die. Alright. This is going to be a bigger pull. This is a potential 8 stacks. We do have a bunch of mage food, so I hope that some people will actually eat the mage food, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is going to be death. Start cannibalizing and survive. We should raise our voices again to increase the item level drop offs in Mythic, considering I would be perfectly okay if they just remove Titan Forging or War Forging. That's it. That would be my solution. Just remove it. It's not necessary. All right. perfect. So I got the first interrupt here. So something I noticed yesterday with the hindering cleave is that it doesn't always go out just on the tank. There seems to be something where sometimes it'll aim at someone else. So I have aggro. Aggro is not bouncing around, right? Hindering cleave went out. Okay, that one's on me. Good. Excellent. There's a reinforcing ward. Let me step in it, clear my stacks. So again, this guy's on me, right?
Run away, little girl.
Where's the hindering cleave? Is he just gonna turn around and start casting it? Nope. It happened to me yesterday. He turned around twice to another melee. Alright. Oh, we're gonna get 2 tornadoes here. Reinforcing ward right on top of him. You see that hindering cleave? It went out on melee. I did not step in and on that direction. Seems to be an issue with that. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit more here. Swiftness ward. Let's get out of there. There's a hindering cleave going out on me. Perfect. Sometimes it bounces around. See, the reinforcing ward made him turn. I think might have something to do with him trying to target maybe that his partner. See that? It aimed behind him. It aimed behind him. I'm not sure why. Alright, so Gale Collar is about to go down. As soon as she goes down, we're good. Alright, perfect. We're good now. So this guy used to chase the tank and keep casting hindering cleave. Now he's supposed to just stand there and cast at the tank, and you're supposed to be able to sidestep it, you know, all these good things. But sometimes he just turns around. If you look at the threat, bottom left, near my face, that's my threat meter. There's nobody even close to threat on me. So the fact that he ever turned around is just really weird. I can stay in for blessing. Blessing plus hindering is the one thing that used to kill you. But now the hindering is static, you can just avoid it every time. You just better pray that you're... See? Look at that. Like, what? Pains me to see interrupts on the buff female. Interrupts, the tornadoes, so one tornado is spawned every time you get a successful interrupt off. So the more tornadoes, the more you're actually interrupting and doing what you should be doing on Gale Collar. That's why when she's gone, there's no more tornadoes. She doesn't summon them. It's a matter of if you got a successful interrupt off. You tuned into my streams 3 times a sex pack, and each time I'm enshrined, I'm a glutton for punishment, man. That's why. All right, we can pull this guy. He loves doing shrine. Actually, one of my favorite dungeons would probably be Freehold or Waycrest. Those are probably my top 2 dungeons to do. I really like doing Waycrest. I don't mind the fact that everything is so close and the corridors are really small. I enjoy the feel of Waycrest.
Beware.
Alright, so now we can take out this one right here. I'll interrupt that one. Hopefully somebody interrupts the next one. Do we have any belts? I don't think so, huh? No, we don't have any belts to be able to do the Blood Elf Purge on these guys. My interrupt is down. I can't get that one. Oh, somebody else got it. Nice. There's the next cast. Very nice. Perfect interrupt there. Alright, let's throw out a stun. I'll get that. Nice. Somebody got that interrupt. I was thinking I was going to have to get that interrupt. Let me see. Am I going to have to get this interrupt? Yep. Go ahead and get it. You quit during the end of Wrath? You haven't played WoW since end of Wrath? Wow. When you see pandas coming in? So, pandas themselves aren't terrible. Pandas have always been in the WoW universe, right? Not quite sure why cleave. I used to play Warcraft 3, And pandas were always mercenaries. You would hire them. There was units that were pandering. They've always been there. That being said, did they play into the drunken panda meme a little bit too hard by the way that they made their specs? Maybe. Maybe they played into it just a little bit. Do I think it was the end of WoW? I don't think so. The only weird part was in Panda, the fact that you were fighting like animosity. It's like, hey, you guys are arguing, so this argument you guys are having is manifesting itself. That was just kind of a weird concept to me. It's like the Babadook or something, right? That part was kind of weird. But pandas themselves, I didn't mind it. They've always been here. What you want to do here, by the way, if you are playing a Prot Warrior, is Spell Reflect the Rip Mines. If you see Rip Mine being cast, put on Spell Reflect. Or Interrupt. I interrupted that one, and I reflected one. I still got one on me, but that's what you want to avoid. You want to avoid Rip Mine. 14 minutes, not bad. Not bad. 14 minutes considering we had a full wipe before we even got a shortcut. Not bad. We do have Shroud. We can Shroud skip. I'm gonna love this. Okay. Oh, we're gonna Shroud right now? Okay. Let's do it. Oh, someone stuck behind or something? Why are we... Oh! Who got caught? Demon Hunter, just die, just die. Okay, we're good. Alright. We're okay. Pandaria for me was time to grow up. I'll tell you what, Pandaria, or Mop, had some of the best looking zones. The first time I walked into the Jade Forest or the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, it was just like, this game is beautiful. And that might have just been because Burning Crusade was just like really weird, colorful wastelands and all sorts of weird colors, and then Wrath was just snow and snow and snow. Even Howling Fjord was muted. So when Panda Land came out, it was one of those things that was like, this is amazing. What's up, Brendan? I just saw that. Should put your armory in the info of the stream. You're right, Boom. I should. I will do that.
Your head will soon be mounted on my wall.
Alright, let's go. Everybody's here? Oh, wait, why are they killing that? Okay, my bad. That's what I get for not looking. Alright, let's go. They were fighting for percentage. The last pull, I believe, gives us like 6 or 7%. And then we're just going to need to kill a bunch of eels, to be completely honest with you. Alright. Run into the orbs! You're so confused! Oh my god, okay, now I need to hit you. Come here, I need to hit you. Stand still. Don't move. Surrender to the void went off. Yep. How? How? I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Beware.
Alright, I'm gonna interrupt the next Void Bolt volley. Now we just gotta... We were already struggling for time and for percentage. Now we're gonna have to struggle for time even more because we lost the DPS during the first mind control phase. Alright. Go ahead and interrupt that.
Beware.
My interrupt is down. Perfect. There it is. Alright, let's start running around. Let's spell reflect that Void Bolt. 100k back to you. Let's keep kiting, keep going around in circles. It's all about the spell reflex and the interrupts at this point. Shield block does work during those moments where he's not casting and you just interrupted him. There's way too many orbs for you to pick up, so I'm not even going to bother with like hitting you at all. Nice. He can probably cloak through some of them too, but we're good. We have him handled. There's one less person, so there's one less orb spawning every single time. Sad reality of it. I popped my spell reflect for that. Womp womp. There's my interrupt.
Beware.
There's Awaken the Void. And I don't have an interrupt. I don't have spell reflect. There it is. If I interrupt the spell reflect, or if I spell reflect this, he should die. What? You only had 100k. How did that... Did he get interrupted? Do we need to kill you? Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't have enough damage to do what 5 orbs are going to do to you. What? Okay.
Perhaps Ashara's minion was more clever than he appeared.
You boosted your DK? Nice.
The trail leads
Does the merch store have any V-necks? Chicken, it does have some. Are you interested in specifically a V-neck?
unseen force stalks us.
If you if you want a different kind of product, there are V-necks that I can, you know, put the design on. You can reach out to me on like Discord, and I can do that posting for you. Saw the merch store, awesome. Perhaps gnomes or food shirt. I was gonna make a and what's up, Zeal? I was gonna do another undead design that I really want to do, and I was like, wait, is my store gonna be all undead stuff? Is that? Why? What? Okay, guys, come on. They're gonna pull this anyway, so I might as well pull it to me. Oh no! Really? Just we have bursting. Oh god, bursting and the debuff. I'm so dead. Let me eat a lock cookie as soon as that ticks on me. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, this doesn't give bursting. I never pull the eels. Never do them. They don't burst. Yeah, I know this now. I never do the eels. I always like skipping them. But I also never have shroud when I run shrine. It'll be glorious and the Dark Lady will be pleased. Yeah, I have a few more designs that I would like to do, but they're all just like undead designs, to be completely honest with you. 7 minutes, last boss. We can time this. We can definitely time this. Let's do this big pull right here. Or do they want to keep doing the eels? They might want to skip this pull, which I don't blame them. As long as that's the thing, right? We've already had so many like little accidental pulls and deaths to mechanics. I don't know if we want to do stuff like skip them, but we are gonna need them at this point because we did do that skip in the beginning and that big shroud skip. We're gonna need everything. Let's do this, and we'll be fine. You use V-necks mostly? Yeah, chicken. Reach out to me on Discord so that I remember, and you know, whatever design you're gonna want, and I can do like a private one-off listing for it. What is this? How come I keep getting this mutating antibodies? Who does that for me? Let's go ahead and throw out an interrupt. No! Block is trying to stop me from getting 1k, man. Not gonna happen. Discord info in the description. Yeah, if you join that Discord, I'm there. You can just DM me. My DMs are open. So just send me a message. And also, it'll help if you tell me if you're EU or US in that message. Because I have to designate the design being available for those regions. I was like, who's this person that whispered me? I was like, you're not in the group? All right, I'll check it out right now. Thank you. I appreciate you showing me what that is. All right, so I've got Avatar up. I definitely don't want to like run away from this guy, so I'm just gonna stay in here, keep DPSing him. I'm gonna toss on my last stand just to keep DPSing. We have 4 minutes for this boss fight. Not bad. And then we are going to lust, hopefully the mage lust. If not, I'm gonna have to pop drums right after we get out of this phase. So the blocking is just about over. There it is. Consume essence. I got the interrupt. Let's do it. Someone's gonna have to interrupt the boss. I hope somebody else has an interrupt. There it is, and we just got the lust. Perfect. Perfect. Let me just go ahead and pop Demo Shout. I do have Booming Voice, so I will be able to do just a little bit more damage. Even though I didn't have Avatar up for the beginning of that, it's still going to be a little bit more damage. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. The next grasp of the Undercity is in like 15 seconds. We should be just fine when it comes to that. Yawning Gate, and then we're gonna have the grasp. I'm gonna go ahead and move towards the middle. All right, we are perfectly fine here, and then the spawn should be spawning right next to me. And then we have 3 minutes. Okay, just don't die. Just don't die. That's it. Just don't die, forehead. Alright. Let's go ahead and move away from that. Healer. You can't be getting hit by the tentacles, man. You just can't. You gotta be busy healing. Alright, I'm gonna kite just a little bit. I'm getting a little bit too low, and I'd rather not wipe and have this guy last an extra 10 seconds. Alright. Blocking is back up. Here we go. Consume essence, and we're gonna all be silenced. There it is. Okay, let me interrupt. Let's go. Let's do it. We're gonna have the tentacle right here. Call of the Abyss. We should be able to knock this guy out before any of this reaches him, right? Although he does stomp and cast. That's the bad part. Can't hit him. Healer's too far for me to heal me right now, but I should be okay for the time being. And there it is. Plus 10. 99%? Are you kidding me? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We gotta go. We gotta go.
You dare to interfere in my affairs.
Oh no, I don't think we're gonna get this. Oh no, I forgot that we needed the percentage.
It is the law of the one.
1 minute.
The strong take from the weak.
Enjoy this.
Right.
It will be your last.
Oh man, 1 minute, man. More Ellies in the room. Really? There was more of them in here? Everybody ran out.
Predators of the sea. Now then,
Everybody ran out.
time to
Oh god, is
carve
it?
through.
Am I too close? I think so. Let's just go this way. There are more. I can't solo them. The debuff they do alone will mess me up. We've got a minute. We've got a minute. Guys, we beat the boss will move. Yeah, that's what Glock was telling me right now. Oh god, we just have to kill one guy. All we have to do is kill one guy. So if we CC the 2 infested guys, hopefully we can do something about it. Alright. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. No, DPS too anxious. Okay. 36 seconds. All we have to do is kill one guy. That's it. Just one. That's it. We're good. We're good. 10 on time. Oh, man. That was too many wipes for a comfortable run, to be completely honest with you. Elitism Helper add-on. tells you how much damage you failed to throughout the whole thing. Really? This is 1K score, right? It should be. It should be. Once this updates, it should be. Almost a meme run? Dude, almost. I think this is it, though. I think we win. Dinged 120 on a paladin. Quested in Prot, but you want a dungeon is holy. Can you heal normal dungeons now in Prot gear? It depends on your gear. Sometimes gear, like, let me see if I can show you. I don't know if I have any of the gear. Well, oh no, actually, I can't spec that. But sometimes gear will say it has strength and intel, like right there, right underneath armor, says strength, stamina, and then intelligence is like grayed out. If your gear has that, then yeah, you can probably get away with it for normal dungeons. I wouldn't suggest doing Mythic Plus for it. What were you talking about, like over here? Glocked, I don't see any more. I don't see any more ads in this room. Watching you check on your Prot Warrior really keeps you playing yours. Yeah, for sure. No problem. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. I don't see any more ads. Yeah, I don't see anything. That was 1K IO, man. That was it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I don't know. No, I can't even get there. Thank you for all the rip keys. Yeah, no problem, man. You didn't see me pull them all? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had seen them all. Okay, one of the little Easter eggs before we start another key, and we'll do another key right now. One of the little Easter eggs that you can do here in Shrine of the Storm is if you go down here, there's like a giant hole down here, and there's like orbs in here. If you go on top of these orbs, you will pray to the one and only God, Cthulhu. Alright, so I have this debuff on me, right? See that debuff? Oh, I went too far down! But that debuff will turn you into Tentacle Face, man. Alright, let's do another key. You don't ever buy merch, but totally enjoy my content. Thank you, Chicken. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Your Demon Hunter's gonna goof it up again. Found the page for merch. Was nice for the Xmas present list. Nice! Thank you, Tontin. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it all. I just got done with the whole merch page late yesterday, or like midday yesterday. So yeah, I still haven't ordered my stuff. I'm gonna order it after the stream as well. So I haven't gotten my hands on it, but I figured I should give it to you guys as early as possible and give you guys the coupon code as well. Remember to use it. I really appreciate everybody that's here and everybody that is going to use that code and be an early buyer for that. Do you use Revenge only when it procs or as part of your rotation? Brett, I use my Revenge more this week than other weeks because it is skittish. So like on the first pack and like the eels and stuff like that, things that are non-elites that I don't care about having maximum survivability for, I will use my Rage on Revenge. Just because they're easy, I know they're not going to take me down. If for some reason I'm dying, I can use Last Stand to supplement like my shield block. But as part of like in raids, I only really use it if I have a ton of extra rage. But that hardly ever happens because most of my extra rage is gonna go into Ignore Pain instead. So as far as like when I use Revenge, mostly on easy trash that's not going to just kill me, and on when it does proc. Yeah. Should have teleported to start. We could have. NA math. NA math. Hey, if NA math is only 0.5% off, that's not too bad. Let's find a King's Rest. And then we can show off a little bit. Check our IO score later once it updates. Come on, King's Rest. I hate running you. Give me one good run. guy where you beat the last boss will move you to the start. Oh yeah, should have. We could have done that. Once I saw everybody jump in the water, though, I was like, oh man. Those orbs are also part of an achievement for the last boss in Shrine. Oh, okay. I haven't done the achievements in Shrine. The 11 might have given you more IO than the 10 in time. Depends on the time, yeah. So this is what that guy was doing? Oh, that's what... Okay, so the healer had this. Inject 5 stacks and your direct heals on that ally will consume... That, okay, that was weird. I'd never seen this before. No healer I'd ever ran with I didn't turn green before. Squid head? Yeah, man, you turn into a squid head. Thought of checking out PvP? Grave mistake. You're gonna tank. Oh no. Oh wait, did you PvP as a tank? Right now in BFA, you do not PvP as a Prot warrior. You don't. You can try, but it's not really gonna happen. It's not really gonna. There's nothing positive is gonna come from it. You'd be a lot better learning how to do arms or learning. I appreciate it, Zyphus, for showing me the trinket. You'd be a lot better learning arms or fury than going PvP as Prot. Unfortunately, PvP in general is really fucked. I think PvP in terms like of arena and stuff is fine. I think war mode needs a little bit of help. The idea of war mode, amazing. It just needs a little bit more. You killed a boomkin as a brewmaster? Oh, you're a terrible person, Demon Hunter. Only an hour and 10 minutes of conference calls left? For sure. That plus 10 was done in time. 1 hour, 30 minutes. BFA right now feels kind of stale, but you got other games. Yeah, I've been definitely dabbling and playing other games as well. Do I know how to tank second to last and the last boss properly? Yes. The council fight, or the trio fight, whatever you want to call it. That second to last boss fight. And then the last guy. What? This guy said, do you know how to tank the second to last boss and the last boss properly? And I said, yes. And he responded, how? Well, actually, in phase 1... Alright, guy. I don't want in your group. That's fine. How? Tell me how. Explain it all to me via text. How to tank a boss fight. Great.
Get him!
I appreciate you, man. You gotta get in the mood for killing night elves. The new Warfront is coming. That's very true. And the new gear looks decent. I'm not crazy about the fact that it makes you look like Sylvanas, but it still looks pretty cool. Alright, so let's queue up for a Waycrest. I don't know if a King's Rest is gonna happen today. Oh, Tol Dagor. Let's see if we can get into a Tol Dagor. 10. 10 right here. That guy who asked me to explain how still hasn't declined me from his invite. He can feel free to decline me. How? Type it out to me. Go to wowhead.com. Copy paste their text format to me. Thanks. Blood DK only for Underrot. I mean, I understand why. Last boss, you definitely want that. That immunity. It helps. Not too many other groups that have some people in it. There was a few 10s and 11s that just were a little empty. Dabbling in Vermintide? Yeah, I have been. Link into my video? No, man. It's one of those weird things. Can you imagine, like... No, someone trying to talk to you and you argue with him with like, I'm on the internet. Alright? It's just a little ridiculous. Temple of Seth. That's going to be an interesting one for Tyrannical. I think, did this guy... I thought I had queued up for this one. Did they decline me already? It's a great chance to send him one of your videos. No. Oh, People who want whole paragraphs, Pugs are something else, like another race. Yeah, that was interesting. Explain to me how then. I'm all set, man. I think I'm good. Tell him I learned from this guy named Befuddled. He's gonna be like, I saw his video. It's shit, man. Since you're starting tanks, now you know what fun tank to play is. You know, maybe guides and stuff, or your opinion may have changed. Warrior tank. Watch my live stream. Check out my beanie. So since you're starting to play tanks, I would say the most fun tank would probably be it. So it depends on what you plan on doing as well. But I would say Blood DK and Warriors are probably the more fun ones to me personally. And that's just because Charge and Death Grip, there's something really nice about it. And then for Death Knights, you also get to be really, really good in the meta. And then as far as playing a DK, if you're new to playing a DK, you're going to be learning that DK for the next like year, right? In order to learn how to properly play a DK and to use all of your kit, you can't just roll a DK and pick it up. You have to learn the fact that you have so many interrupts, what spells can be interrupted with your Death Grip or with your Gorfing Grasp, and when to use your Mind Freeze, your AMS, your Asphyxiate. So when you talk about learning small things here and there and continuously learning your kit, I would say that Blood DKs have the biggest kit, which is why they're the most meta tank right now. And so with that, you can always learn. What am I doing? Oh, Temple of Seth. Oops. So yeah, I would say that you can definitely keep learning forever. To me personally, there's something amazing about charge and shield slamming into someone. It's almost therapeutic, to be completely honest with you. If they removed charge from Warrior, I wouldn't really care about Warrior so much. But yeah, it would be, for me, Warrior is really fun. Something else that makes Warrior really fun for me, oh, it's a Tol Dagor. Something else that makes Warrior really fun for me is the fact that you have to react before things go out. You have to know what you're doing. As a DK, you can get hit by something big, you Death Strike to recover, right? As a Warrior, you get hit by something big, you're sitting at 30% HP. That's it, man. You're sitting at 30% HP. Why'd you get hit so bad? You shouldn't have gotten hit that bad. So as a Warrior, you have to understand the pull before you run into it. That being said, it does have a larger learning curve because it requires you to do, you know, your own studying. It requires you to kind of analyze logs or to look at people who do runs and explain it to you and say, this is physical damage, this is range, this is magical, this is a bleed. And when I tell you this is a bleed, you have to understand IP, not shield block. But yeah, I think for me the most fun tanks are DKs and Warriors. Check my disc message for a nice meme. Want to tank a mythic +2? No.
Our target is being held within Tol Dagor.
Who's that? Is that one of you guys?
A recent escape has incited chaos.
Sup, man? Back at it again. Good to be back on the Warrior for sure. Chillin', sir. For sure.
Make your way to the top floor, where the overseer.
You guess you're still playing, but worth it? What do you mean, so epic?
Relieve him of his
Declining Prot Warrior patch? No, man. We're gonna get a little bit of a buff next patch. Okay. Brew is pretty fun. Brew is they have a good kit. I like their kit. The way that they take damage is interesting and it's very, very unique. But in terms of like sustained fun for me, it really lost its place because the way you deal with damage is you have Iron Skin Brew up. It doesn't matter what kind of damage you're taking. You're taking magic, you're taking a bleed, you're taking physical, you're taking range, you're taking whatever damage you're taking, your response is always the same. ISB. Now, in order for you to properly use something like Zen Med, it does require you to understand your Brewmaster more. But if all you do is ISB when damage is coming in, you'll be fine. You're a good Brewmaster. So yeah, Brewmaster fell off for me once I kind of realized that it's just all about maximizing your primary stat, your agility, so more things go to stagger. your stagger is more efficient, and all you do is 100% uptime on stagger. Everything else is just a matter of what else you want to participate in and how else you want to deal with the rest of the damage. Alright, they stopped after one stack. What? Alright, we can just go ahead and do that. I'll start no cannibalize? You can't eat a crab? There's no sushi in Azeroth? You'll choose between Brew, DK, and Warrior, maybe even Paladin. Paladin is very, very cool as well. The one thing about Paladin as well is that it also has a big learning curve, because Paladin has the most utility in the game. You have Blessing of Protection, you have your own bubble, you have Lay on Hands. You can run Hand of the Protector if you want to. You can run Blessing of Spell Warding. Like, a Paladin has so much to offer. So in order for a Paladin to use their kit correctly, they have to be really good. And you have to have those instant reflexes, right? You need to know, hey, this is the type of situation that's in front of me. This is how I need to react accordingly. So Paladins right now are strong, and they also have a really diverse kit that nobody else can compete with, right? I would say Blood DKs are just better for 5-mans because their kit is more aimed to that. But having a good protection Paladin, you will feel it. You will feel the difference. So yeah, Prot Paladin is also another one that I would say is really good. And learning how to Prot Paladin is not also like that straightforward. You have to learn, if you're running, you can run Seraphim and still be a top tank. You have to realize how and when to use it and how it's going to affect your mitigation coming up. But yeah, there's definitely nuance to most tanks, and I think certain tanks have more nuance than others. But yeah, I think Brewmasters suffer from the least amount of nuance, and I think that's something that it's kind of unfortunate, because their stagger is so good. The rest of their toolkit doesn't need to be looked at because they're already good. Like, why give them a ton of utility or a ton of other abilities that can do other things when they already have stagger? So they're kind of like an unfortunately they're limited by how good their active mitigation is. Like, there is no point in giving a monk a ranged interrupt or giving them a healing spell that's baseline. I'm not talking about healing elixirs, I'm talking about baseline, not a talent point. It's just one of those things that's like they don't need it. Let's throw out a stun here. And then for those of you guys who were asking if I ever use Revenge, when I'm trying to pick up stuff like this, I normally would be using it, and I have been using it just a little bit more during this boss fight. I would normally pop Avatar at this point as well, but the boss is like at 5%. So I just want to save Avatar. We do have one trash pull coming up immediately after this that is probably going to kill at least one of us, I would imagine. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, right? Healer sitting at 80%. We can just go ahead and do this. Let's just go ahead and Thunderclap and Revenge and try to get this all down at the same time. Nice. We do not have a rogue, so we just gotta go the other way and lag out our computers for half a second. You're at exactly 1,000 IO. That's it. We did it. We did it. Oh man, that's it. I completed it, guys. The Pug Life. You can get to 1K IO. This can be you. Let me start eating some Madden biscuits. Yeah, if you don't have a rogue, this is going to be one of the more annoying parts of Tol Dagor. It shouldn't lead to a wipe, ideally. If you stagger the kills, it can, but it shouldn't. And so hopefully... Oh, I'm going to die. It shouldn't lead to a death as I die. Okay, we're good. Huzzah, 1K. We did it. We did it. That's it. I'm gonna make a new shirt that says I'm a pretty big deal on Raider IO. Oh man. And people are gonna buy it just to burn it. Now you need 30 more IO score and you'll be 4th on the realm. I've always tried to just be top 5. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm top 5 while at the same time kind of like producing the content for it and doing all of my own edits and recording and anything like that. I'm like, I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. We'll see. If this Tol Dagor goes well, then it can bump me up a little bit more as well. You were top 7? Damn. Yeah, I think 1020 will put me up there, right? Brewmasters have really good utility. It's the other tank I enjoy out of your 4 tanks. Brewmasters have the utility via talent points. You have like Ring of Peace. Yeah, you do definitely get some utility, but I don't think that Brewmaster is as nuanced as some of the other tanks. That being said, I am also biased because of the way that they take damage. I'm just like, it's just ISB. So I do have a little bit of a bias towards BM. I will admit that. Alright, we should be good with these spawns. We're good here. You do not think you're still looking for a superstitious but worth it because of it's a nerf? Wait, what are you talking about, Set Epic? Nerf on what class? Because Prot warriors are not getting nerfed. We're getting one Azerite trait nerf, but honestly, the Azerite trait is a little too OP. I think the rest of our kit should be buffed up, but yeah, that Azerite trait was a little too much. It was like, when you're choosing Azerite traits, it was you get one of that Azerite trait, and then I don't care what else you get for the other 2 slots, just get one of these. That's all I care about. That's how strong it was. Or nothing else mattered. It was just get this one. This guy's walking away right now, so we should be okay. And we just pull both of them. It won't be too bad having to deal with both of these. Azerite is probably the worst thing they added in BFA, but it might be a strong opinion. I think they implemented it incorrectly. I think their numbers were off, and I'm not talking about the numbers of the actual Azerite. I think leveling up your Azerite gear, I think those numbers were kind of messed up, because it's now we're about to have the new raid come out, and I'm finally maxing out my Azerite gear, right? I'm finally hitting the last tier pieces. So I think they tried to add a carrot on a stick, which is fine. That's the nature of MMO, is a carrot on a stick, right? But I think they overdid it. I think it was one of those things where it was like, nobody is ever going to complete this. Nobody's gonna complete this within the raid tier, when it's like, I would like to have that last trait by the time I get to Gahoon, right? I'm progressing on it. Let me get to Gahoon, and we'll be fine. Was there a key I missed? I need to look for one right now. I still have threat on that. I don't see a key. Okay, we'll just go around. I forgot we didn't have a rogue. It's gonna be better for me not having a rogue when it comes to one of the pulls coming up, because doing the skip leads you into an area with 3 casters, and it just destroys warriors that area. So I'd much rather not do that skip, but every time you have a rogue, everybody's just lined up at the gates wanting to do the skips. Are they all dead? Yeah, they're all dead. Everybody's catching up. Alright, we're good. Cannibalize. We can do this. Nice, okay. Now we're into the groove of things. Taking care of the infested guy here. Let me keep these guys up here, up top. Nice, the Ring of Peace. It's a very good Ring of Peace right there. Alright, they dealt with the spawns, who were, I'm assuming, just running continuously into these guys. Now I'm going to focus everything into my Ignore Pain, because we have a ranged physical and a caster, right? So I can't block that yet. 8.1, I'll be able to use shield block for this moment. Not right now. I have to do a 12 Tol. I wouldn't mind doing a 12 Tol. And maybe chest and 11 Motherload. Yeah. Motherload is another one of those that, like, it can be done this week. It's not terrible. It can be done. You just gotta, I think you just gotta plan out your route. So the shirt will tell everyone you're gonna check their IO before you think about it and you're willing to sell it. Oh no. So just be as terrible as half the people wanting 1.5k IO for a plus 12. That'd be terrible. Third place is 1,000. Oh, gotta be top 1k. Top 1k in the world. Alright, let's pull these guys back. Alright, we'll interrupt the watery dome. Here's the next guy. That guy's not attached to me, yeah. Probably got onto my healer, to be honest with you. We'll spell reflect this blast right there. And I have an interrupt, but I got stunned. Perfect. Pre-stun, too. Nice. I haven't seen any keys yet. I know they're like random. And they don't always necessarily spawn. The boss is on Tyrannical, so the boss might be just a little bit harder. But it shouldn't turn out to be too much harder. What's the next pull look like? We're gonna get 2 stacks of bursting. Let me just clear these. If we get a CC on the Infest, we can pull right now, but no, we're not going to. You have an 11 Motherload on Mookin? Oh, you have an 11 Motherload on a Mookin. My bad. I read that wrong. Alright. Let me LOS pull these guys. Oh, you just Fist of Fury in the air there. You got him, man. Alright. Oh, nice. CC on the Infested. I didn't see that. Perfect. 2 CCs on the Infested. Well, this should be easy enough. We have ring paralysis for range interrupt. Most mobs, they should nerf stagger more than scheduled and lower for. Yeah. I think stagger needs to be. That's the thing. It's like stagger has been a key stable for brewmasters, so it's kind of hard to reimagine it. But I think a little bit more armor and a little bit less stagger would help out, but then at that point they're slowly starting to become like every other tank. So it's one of those fine lines that I don't think they want to walk that fine line right now, right? They'll just nerf stagger a little bit and a little bit and a little bit more, but I think you need a little bit more actual mitigation and a little bit less stagger. That's just my opinion. DC has simmed high 60 to 80 item level. It was 2 OP. Yeah. Deafening Crash. Deafening Crash was way too strong. 100% agree. Like, I don't like seeing warriors be nerfed because right now we're not performing at the top, so it's kind of weird to say, yeah, nerf us. But Deafening Crash was one of those things that, yeah, if you're gonna nerf something, it'll be Deafening Crash. I'm actually very surprised that they reduced the cooldown of Shield Block. I think Shield Block is very strong. It's unfortunate that we have gaps in Shield Block. I think increasing passive block would have just been perfectly fine. But it's interesting that they are giving us more 100% blocking time. I think the closer we get to that 100% shield block, more people are going to notice how strong blocking is and how insane it is to try to give us 100% uptime on shield block. You just wish they would give us Gag Order and Shield Slam Purge? Yes, Eric. I 100% agree. I don't even... Shield Slam Purge might be a little busted, right? In today's like Mythic Pluses and stuff, Shield Slam Purge maybe a little busted. Gag Order, I can absolutely use that, man. I would love Gag Order right now, for sure. And Gag Order never worked on bosses, so we don't have to worry about having that extra interrupt for bosses, right? But on Trash, it'll really help kind of bring things in together. That'd be really nice. Very nice ring there. All right. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Let's go. Lust? No. Alright. I want him to lust when the new ad comes out. When his brother comes out. We have no CC to speak of and no major positioning utility. Yeah. Oh, man. That's what I get for looking away. Whoops. So having a purge would at least let us power through some of the things that we struggle with. Yes. It will let you power through some of the things that you struggle with. But I do think that the purge would be... I feel like it would be a little busted. I feel like there are some cases where it would just be a little crazy. That being said, the rest of our kit isn't crazy enough. So maybe the only way to find out is to really test it out. Because the number of shield slams you do, if there's a boss that relies on a magic effect, you'll just negate him entirely. But I can't think of a boss that relies entirely on one of those effects. I agree, Eric. I agree. We're not as horrible as we are made out to be. We are, for some reason, a living meme, but we're not that terrible. You know what it is, I think, is compared to Legion, we are clunky as all hell. Like you said, with no haste, it's terrible. We are very, very clunky. Having everything on the global feels terrible. So if one day, like, you know, most people, if one day you were playing Legion and the next day BFA launches and you get this, you're gonna be like, this is terrible, I hate this. But as a standalone in today's BFA world, once you start playing all the other tanks and you start seeing how much it's affecting everyone else, yeah, it's not that terrible, right? It's definitely clunky. There's too many things on the global. I agree, but it's not as bad as the memes make it out to be. Let me use my victory rush here, heal up a little bit. There it is, boss is down. Just go ahead and keep pulling. Healer's sitting at 75%, so we're good. We can just keep going. We're gonna get 2 stacks of bursting here. Changes have also have to be in balance in BG and arenas. Casters can't be fully countered by Prot. And I agree that there should be a bit of a rock, paper, scissors, but it's... I think balancing tanking in arena is definitely a difficult thing. That's for sure one of those things that's like, yeah, that's a big challenge. You want someone to be really tanky, but then they'll never put out damage. But if they aren't super tanky and they put out a lot of damage, they'll become the meta. Yeah, balancing Prot in PvP is one of those things that's just probably not gonna happen. Need a perfect world for that to happen. Just a bit sad when you make this big strong tank and you're a weaker tank. You would love to see a warrior be the best for a while. It'd be nice, but I've said it a few times on the stream. I never want to be the #1 like tanking class, right? I never want warriors to be at the top, and that's not because I hate warriors. I love my warrior, but the second that you are the top tank, everybody else is looking up at you and saying, why can't we nerf them? This is ridiculous. And when the nerf hammer swings, it swings hard. It swings real hard. There is nothing about the nerf hammer that's like, hey, we're gonna be rational about our decision here and nerf it just a little bit. I mean, look at Guardian Druids. Guardian Druids were at the top of the world in Legion. They were on the top of the world, and that nerf hammer swung real hard. It took a long time for the nerf hammer to hit him, I agree, but when it did, oh man, it was like the end of the world for him, man. They never nerf in small bursts. Yep, which is why I don't want to see warriors be the #1 tank. It's just one of those things that's like, hey, do you want to see your class nerfed to the ground? No, please, just don't. Just leave me alone. I'm fine over here. You almost abandoned the class for the first time in release, but couldn't do it. Yeah, when I was playing the beta, I always had this hope in the back of my head, like, this isn't done. They removed our talents, they added them back, They removed the replacements. They kept like changing things. Certain percentages of certain things were changing. Like I was like, they're not done. They know they're not. They keep changing things. We've got time. We've got time. And then when it launched like that, I was like, oh god, warriors. Oh no. That being said, I was determined to make it work. And yeah, I mean, I was able to progress with my guild just fine through Uldir. It was, I want to say, like, for the amount of memes that there are about Prot Warriors, the amount of times that I felt like I held my guild back was only about one boss, and that was, I was on progression. I was taking thrashes for Feta Devourer, and if I didn't have something up, I would die. And I think I caused, by getting one shot on thrashes, I think I caused 2 wipes, maybe 3. So I don't feel like being a Prot Warrior held back my guild that much. But how did my guild feel? They felt great, man. My guild made jokes about being a Prot Warrior before every pull. They were having a swell time. I hope we didn't pull that. Did you pull that? No? No? Okay, perfect. Wait, I think you did. Yep. I thought I heard something, and I was like, are we good? And then I heard somebody typed out ads, and it's like, alright. Alright, I'm gonna LOS everything a little bit here. Hopefully it walks out to me. There it is. Nice little clump here. Let me go ahead and stun that suppression fire. That suppression fire is gonna hurt like hell. I'm gonna pop shield wall. It's 2 of them going off. There's no need for me to try to tough that out. That's 2 debuffs, 2 magic debuffs. They're just trying to both destroy me. Alright. Alright, let's pop my trinket as well for these suppression fires. Try to absorb a little bit more. Get that ignore pain rolling out. Throw out a stun. We should be all set. Suppressive fire is... There it is. No more suppressive fire. Your guild laughed at you the whole time? Yeah. Anytime I would die for whatever reason. It didn't matter what the reason was. Independent of the reason. It was, oh man, you're a Prot Warrior? You're gonna tank the ground, aren't you? Why isn't anyone in the gun? Why? This would be so much faster. There we go. Somebody hopped in the gun. Somebody heard me. Heard me complaining. Like, just stop. Stop complaining, dude. Come on, come over here. I'll taunt you. Alright. Get that stun going. I don't believe Spawns of Gahoon get hit by that. Am I gonna die? Maybe. Get a victory rush going here. Perfect. I think I'm okay. Suppression fire. You're not gonna clip anyone with that if I move you over here. Alright. Now I can be back in range of my healer. That's fine. We are gonna get all of the percentage. We do not have a battle res. Okay, it's good to know. We don't have a battle res. We won't be able to do a death run, which is fine. Yeah, man, leave me alone. Ow! He got really close to the cannon. Ah, we're good here. Perfect. Shoot him! Shoot him! No? Come on. Cannon man. CC Gahoon. So they CC this guy. Oh, man. Wrong lever, Gronk. Alright, we're good. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this on time. We've got 11 minutes left. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. How is Prot Warrior going to be next patch? A little bit stronger. A little bit stronger. Ignore Pain is going to be off the global, so your global cooldowns are going to be a little bit more free. And you're getting a little bit more stamina, a little bit more armor. So yeah, you'll be a little bit stronger. Will you be like a meta tank? Definitely not. But you'll be a little bit better. There's a spell reflect right there. So yeah, you won't be completely unusable, and I don't think Prot Warriors are unusable right now. And the changes are definitely welcome. And you're gonna feel the changes more in Mythic Plus than in a raid. And I only say that because of the change to blocking. I think the change to blocking is huge, and I don't know if everyone has seen like just how big of an implication that is when it comes to Mythic Plus, especially something like Tol Dagor, right? We're running Tol Dagor right now. Tol Dagor has a lot of ranged physical attacks, a lot of them. So imagine being able to reduce all of them by 40%. That's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's happening next patch. You're going to be able to block all of that range physical. So all of that range physical is going to be 40% reduced.
I'm looking at you, Flame Caster. If any of these Azerite munitions explode, we'll all be dust.
Alright. What's up, Brofist? How you doing, man? I see you changed your name on YouTube. Is this part of the starting to stream and stuff? Is that what's going on? A little bit of a rebranding, my friend? Good to see you here. I don't want to hit that Demon Hunter, but it's also going to be hard to miss him. There we go. Found the sweet spot. Perfect. And now we can get this guy. And the spawns are going to have nowhere to run. Is he not going to come over here? Come on, guy. There it is. Alright, let's go. You think that if overhealing went to refilled ignore pain would be good? Our big issue is that we can't always stop caster mobs from nuking from range, and we can't make the party CC them. That's one of the issues as well. I think the fact that we had I think the fact that Ignore Pain used to cap at three full Ignore Pains, and now Ignore Pain caps at 1.3. It's pretty terrible, honestly. The fact that Ignore Pain is over capped almost instantly, right? You can do very little to avoid overcapping Ignore Pain. All right, and then we're gonna have to hide in this corner. Perfect. Everybody's on it when it comes to barrel duty right now. We do have 7 minutes left. Decent amount of trash, and arguably a difficult boss as well, right? Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't catch on fire. Oh, we're good, we're golden. Ignition. We're okay. Yeah, we can let everything burn in that corner. That's fine with me. We're gonna be okay right here. This is a really good group. They know what they're doing. And Cinder Flame being cast in that corner, beautiful, except it's gonna hit this guy right in the face. There you go. Oh man. I do want that that the new Tibu's blazing longsword that she has equipped. That'd be such a cool weapon to have. I know it's a random BOE epic. Ooh, 2 people got hit by that. While the good news is they only got hit while doing mechanics. So I'm still glad that they saved the rest of the group some damage by moving the barrels. But they did get nuked by that. It's like half of their HP. Cinder Flame is over here. Hopefully I can pick this up in time. A new barrel just spawned right there too. There we go. These are gonna blow up next. Yeah, that barrel is gonna clip them. Oh, maybe not. Nice.
Beware.
Cinder Flame. Let me go ahead and move this one. That other one's gonna be kind of difficult to move. We're for sure gonna have some explosions there, so let me drop that one and then start moving to this bottom corner back here. Or actually, over here should be fine. Yeah. There it is. Knocking him out. Here's a Cinder Flame. It's going to go out on a lot of the room here. Let me just try to pick up this one if I ever can. Okay, we're good. 5 minutes? Maybe. Maybe. It would really help out if we could do a skip, but we don't have one. So we're just going to have to really use the guns here. Alright, someone is in the guns. They're probably going to start hitting me. There it is.
Beware.
I'm going to start trying to dodge them, interrupt you. There it is. The hits. Alright. So here's the stun. I'm going to go ahead and target someone who's on the other side of them so I can run them here and then... Alright, I'm going to taunt this one back. There we go. Break out the Gahoon one. And up next, we do have the melee guys up here. I did taunt. Here it is. I just have to already start heading on over here. I don't want to pull them yet. They do have the Spawns Gahoon. Or that one does have the Spawns Gahoon. Let me pull these guys down. That travel time might help out. No one in here? Yeah, someone's in here. Perfect. Oh, let him get down here. Tibu was good gold. Got one week 2. I have yet, in BFA, I have yet to get any BOE World Epics. Or in Uldir get any BOE Epics. I have had the worst luck when it comes to BOE Epics this tier. No world drops. No Uldir BOEs. Alright, 4 minutes. Everybody's alive. Everybody's res. One person needs battle shout. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to tell them that I'm going to tank right here. Alright, and we go. Everybody's got to just get to their places. Alright, there's the Lust. And this is where we camp out, in this corner, right? So the explosive burst is on me. I'm just going to stay right here. No need for me to move. There's a cross ignition. Let me move over to the edge of the stairs. You move from the middle of the stairs to the edge of the stairs. Let me clear that marker. Here's the Deadeye. I'll take one of the Deadeyes. I'll take the first one here. Actually, I think the monk took it. I think he stood in front of me. I don't have the debuff for sure. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There's a cross ignition. Step to the corner of the stairs here, and then move back. And then there's the Deadeye going out again. I still have shield block up. There it is. Even though it hit me, we're still good. Now, my poison, my heartbeat did get a little bit high, but we're okay. There's the explosive. Just make sure not to stand in it. We've got 2 minutes left, and as long as nobody dies, cross ignition again, step in the corner. It goes out, step back in. There's a cross ignition. I can't absorb this one, but that person, our healer, should not have a debuff. Perfect. It was the monk and myself that have the debuff so far. There's the explosive. I want to walk. Oh, man. Alright, let me drag him down a little bit. I want the cross ignition to be back to where it was. Perfect. There's a cross ignition. He was facing a different direction when that went out. But we're good now. Deadeye, I can't absorb that. I hope that person can. Nice. They didn't have the debuff, so we're good. And we have 2 minutes left. Just don't die. This can still go any which way. Step on the side here. Walk back in. I can't absorb the Deadeye. Oh no, she's gonna die. Healer's dead. Oh, the monk did it. Nice, very nice. I didn't see the monk step back in there. And again, he moved a little bit. We're gonna have one cross ignition out of whack, but that's okay at this point, right? Boss should be dead. There's a cross ignition. Nice. Nice. On time. Oh man, Tol Dagor has never been too fun, but that was a good run. That was a very good run.
The Dark Lady will be pleased with the Overseer's keys in our possession.
Isn't the change to blocking ranged a bigger deal than IPB and off the global? Yes, John, it is 100%. That being said, it's not unique to Prot warriors. The people who are going to be able to block range are anybody who uses shield, but for sure Prot warriors are the most affected because blocking is the best, or we block the most damage, right? Our active mitigation is all blocking. What are they giving away? Intel trinket. Nope. That was a good run, man. That was a good run. I think that's our. I don't think we had a Tol Dagor 10 on time. I think that's a brand new rank for us. The only thing you dislike about the warrior tank is the lack of fancy spells. You don't need fancy spells, man. All you need is your shield and a face to bash it into. That's it. That's all you need. Warrior tank looks really funny. It might be the undead thing. Range blockable is huge. Yeah. Right now with my shield, which I'm very lucky. I think I have a 380 shield. With my shield, which I do have a 380, I block 45% of damage. So imagine having shield wall on, basically, when it's range physical damage. Like, you throw on shield block, and shield block is a shield wall for all physical damage, ranged and melee. So that makes it huge difference, because I think we all know shield wall as our big cooldown that keeps you alive, right? So imagine shield block is now a different version of that you have up at all times. It just doesn't work for magic or for bleeds, right? I was running a transmog run the other day, and look what I got. Wait. Thanks for letting me know that I deleted all these. That was a good run. That was a very good run. But since one of you guys, since Glock told me earlier, let's see. All right, 991, and I haven't seen it yet. Oh, perfect, 1K. Oddly satisfying. There it is. Oh man, I love it. It's a beautiful score. The pug life got me to 1K. I think you guys have seen most of those keys too. The only key you guys didn't see was that motherload I ran yesterday as a DPS. I ran that with my guild late yesterday, but every other key that is on that leaderboard you guys have seen live on stream. Oh, the 9 King's Rest that is on there was not on my stream. It was on Brendan's stream, but it was on stream. He was the one tanking it. You adjusted your logo and such to look a little more professional. Going to be streaming more? For sure, Brofist. For sure. That's cool, man. What's up, Hacksaw? Everyone is so fantastic. Half demon, half dead, half bear. Then we have Prot and Brewmaster. These two show up. One's drunk. The other one just grabbed a bar stool to block with. I like that. I like that. Prot warriors are the kings of physical damage mitigation. So yeah, they're like, they're in there just brawling with people, just bar brawls. Yeah, but I got the Mogu mount. That's true. That is true. I do have the Mogu mount from Islands, and I've been farming Islands, and I have not gotten anything else, or not any other mounts or pets. Really, I haven't got too many pets. I think this is like, as far as island pets, I got the 2 little skeleton monkeys. I got the knuckle bump, and I have most of these guys. I think that's all of them. No, I think there's a air elemental I don't have yet. Oh, this one. One of you guys gave me this one, the axe break, and then this guy too. Anyone know Brewmaster? On mine, the taunt reads makes the target run towards you. Man, does that mean it forces casters into melee? No, John. It means that when you taunt the target, they get a speed buff. So let's say that this guy was a Brewmaster and he taunts me. Normally, like, let's say I run, this speed. Since he's a Brewmaster and he used taunt, I'm running at increased speed. I get there faster. So let's say, like, if you're doing Rezan. Let me actually load it up here. Let's say you're doing Rezan, right? Rezan, you're tanking him here in the corner. He starts chasing someone. He does the pursuit. He stops. He's over here. You want to reposition him again because he's melee. You taunt him. He runs back to you really fucking fast. Or if you taunt him while he's using pursuit, he'll catch the person and kill him. So double-edged sword. But it doesn't force people to stop casting. You can do an interrupt and then taunt as well, and that'll force them to move to you, but it doesn't interrupt spellcasting. It just makes them run to you faster. Alright, let's try to find a King's Rest today. I want to. It's so weird that I want to find a King's Rest. And by the way, guys, if you guys are just joining, I see a lot of fluctuating numbers in terms of who's here. If you guys would like to support me, I did launch the merch store today, so you guys can check out. There's 3 designs. One is a male and a female Forsaken with Keep Calm and Cannibalize. The other one's a logo. I will be releasing more and more as time goes on. I'm not a professional designer, so it takes me a long time to design these, unfortunately, because I just suck at this. So try my best to get all the designs out, and I will be having more. And if you guys are going to order anytime soon, make sure you use the code that's right underneath my face here. And that's for, you know, a huge thank you to you guys for supporting and for ordering this, and for being some of the first supporters, to be honest, of all of this merch that we have. So yeah, that's my spiel. Let's see if we can find a King's Rest. King's Rest 11. King's Rest 12, Boomkin. Do you guys like Prot Warriors too? There's a lot of King's Rest keys now. Oh, all these have tanks. That's 4. Alright, we'll wait. Hopefully, hey, they have double tanks here. Come on, accept us. Let's also click update, because my last one was that Tol Dagor. Any other King's Rest? They all have tanks. Oh. Alright, here's our chance to redeem ourselves when it comes to King's Rest. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's stop hating this key. It's tyrannical.
Do you want something?
It's tyrannical. So at least if it was fortified, that fortified bleed from the Berserkers, I hate everything about it. But it's tyrannical. It's okay. It'll be okay. I need to psych myself up for this one. Somebody leave? Oh, somebody joined and left the group instantly. What, let's see. There we go, I changed that title a little bit. Use spell reflection on cooldown at all cast? Yes. But the big reason they saw Prot Warrior, you might not be wrong. So the big reason why I hate Tol Dagor is not necessarily like the spellcast or anything. I mean King's Rest, sorry. Big reason why I hate it is where are they? This right here, I hate it. I hate everything about this bleed. It's just that's the big one. The big one is I just hate the Berserker bleed. It's gross. It needs to get away from me. Unless boss fights have a specific spell you're waiting for, yeah. Oh, any tips on how to recognize when you're taking magic damage? Sorry, I just saw that. You don't use spell reflect too often. Combat log isn't as obvious as you like. So there's I would say 2 big areas where you're taking magic damage, and you should be able to spot them reasonably well. One of them is just somebody is casting on you, right? If you have your regular bars on, you should see the cast bar underneath it, and so if they're casting, that's a decent indication. Now it's not 100%. People do cast shoot as well, but a casting is normally an indication of magic. The other types of magic effect that you would want to use spell reflect for is poisons or magic debuffs, and that shows up on your debuff bar, and they're normally colored, you know, purple, blue, green, something like that. The red ones are normally bleeds. This doesn't entirely cover everything on the scope, but this should get you 80% of the way there, right? And then the other 20% is you actually doing research into every single cast. The way you can do individual research if you want, you can download the method dungeon tools, and then like I can right click the Spectral Witch Doctor, right? Spectral Witch Doctor does Frost Shock and the Healing Tide Totem, right? So now I can see what kind of things it does. The Headhunter, it's going to be range physical or melee physical, right? This guy, he's going to do some magic damage. So there's some ways that you can look at all the trash and see what's going on. Oh man, chat apparently was bugged. I hadn't seen all of this. Do I prefer pugging instead of guild runs? If yes, why? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I do a lot of pugging just because I wanted... So when I started this channel, I wanted this channel to help people grow in terms of their World of Warcraft skills. So when it came to breaking down bosses, breaking down dungeons, breaking down talent choices, breaking down like certain, you know, like Prot warriors, holy paladin, like whatever it is that I know, I wanted to break it down for you guys, and so that's what it was. Like the initial portion of this channel was started because I wanted to help improve everyone else. Like if you're interested in improving, you're gonna Google certain things or you're gonna YouTube certain things that are probably gonna lead to you landing on this channel. So in terms of like, do I prefer pugging or guild runs? The reason I pug on stream is to show you guys that there is no reason to be afraid of pugging, and you can absolutely do some pugging to get what you need. Like I just hit 1K IO. That being said, I don't run that many keys. I mostly run the keys on stream, and then off stream I'll run guild raids with my guild, but it's not a preference. I do it to show you guys that you can absolutely get out there, join a random group with random people, and get things done. That's the goal here. God damn it, Hooves. Congrats on the 1K. Thank you. I appreciate it. You have 12 pets of islands? Damn, man. Need to buy yourself one of those canvas poly cotton hoodies. Looking pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, Brofist. If you do, you can also tweet at me or post in the community Discord. I would love to see you guys rocking the gear anywhere that you are. I would absolutely love it. It'll be very surreal the first few times I see anyone with any gear like that. And if I ever run into any of you guys IRL, that would be such a mind fuck, right? You have an 11 Kings rest, Brendan. Oh man, when are you streaming, Brendan? Maybe I can hop in. I'd have to stay up late though. I don't know if I can stay up late this week. Design a Prot Warrior logo and you'll buy. Alright, Hacksaw, you said it, man. I'm gonna hold you to it. I was going to do a Protection Warrior Undead shirt. It was gonna have an undead, and that one was gonna be a design logo that has a design in the front and the back. But I definitely need to kick up my art skills for that. You'd better wait. You'll be heading to bed soon so you can fall asleep while listening to an undead ripping. Oh, man. Alright. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Let's get a battle cry going on, everybody. Ugh. Use spell reflect cooldown. Yeah. Good evening, in-house. How you doing, man? Is it way harder to find a party as DPS? Not necessarily. I think whatever role you have, it depends on the week. If it's necrotic, it's going to be hard to find a tank. So if you are a tank, tanking on a necrotic week, it's going to be easy to get into groups. As a DPSer, you know, I think most weeks have like an average level of finding a party. If it's Grievous, you're going to have a hard time finding a healer, and maybe Quaking to a certain extent, but it depends on the affixes. Eric, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Do mobs not often auto attack for magic damage? Hardly. There is a few cases. Gahoon does it, and that's as far as current content. Gahoon is the only person I can think of. The only time where you can say auto attack for magic damage is if they auto attack and apply poison to you, and that poison is magic damage. So that's something else you could talk about. But as far as just auto attack and like, I don't know, their fist is enchanted with frost, hardly happens. You run a lot of keys? Only on stream, really. Which is like, arguably it's 6 hours a week, but it's I don't run too many out of stream.
Wish I could be there to greet you myself.
When you get it, you'll definitely send it to me for sure, man. I'll appreciate that. Alright, so if you hop this way, this is a skip that Brendan taught me. You hop this way, and you skip all this. Alright, do we have a Belf? We do have a Belf. Alright. This is gonna be a lot of bursting. Alright, alright, alright. Eat, eat, eat. Don't die. We double stack the bursting. Alright, we're good. Perfect. Brendan, thank you for teaching me that skip. I don't know, I don't think I told you that night. Normally when Brendan is streaming, it's like 2 a.m. for me. We're on like opposite time zones. So when he's streaming, I'm just really quiet. I'm like, I'm half asleep. But Brendan, you taught me that skip, man. Thank you.
Beware.
Suppression slam, suppression slam. Alright. I don't want to look away and get caught by one of these suppression slams.
Beware.
There it is. You should do a Prot Warrior gnome logo. Oh man, I don't. The only gnome warrior I had, I think, was like level 10 or something.
Is under Gahul's power.
I've never had a max level gnome anything actually. Now that I think about it, doesn't even matter if it's a warrior or not. All right, so the minions of Zul. Where the hell are they? There they are, crawling down. Okay, they're back there. So I might have to get like some CC on some of these other guys in order to pull them as well. To pull this pack, it depends on where the minions of Zul run, and I think they run forward first. They do run forward first. Okay. So I have to pull the left-hand side because they're not gonna move in a while, right? And if we just go over there and purge them with the pull, we're just gonna get a bunch of stacks. So let me pull these guys, and hopefully they can come over. Oh no! How'd the minions of Zul get there? There's a wipe. Nope, 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 nope. The minions of Zul were on the other side. What the hell? I didn't see how they pulled. No pug life loot? What's up, Christian? Christian, it's been a while, man. How you been? Where's the merch? Description in the title of the video, and also it's like right next to my face. You can view the link. But if you just want a clickable link, then yeah, it's in the description, my friend. And make sure to use the coupon code that's underneath my face. And yeah, it'll be a huge thank you. By the way, Christian, I appreciate everything that you've done for the channel. I really do. I still mention you sometimes, man. The stuff of legends. How many tokens you gave away? That was great. Alright. We can pull these guys in here. The gust slashes are gonna hit a little bit, but we don't have fortified, we don't have bolstering, we don't have raging. So we should be able to survive this just fine. It's not ideal, but neither was wiping, right? Alright, and we should be able to survive. Here it is. I was getting hit just a little bit too hard, but we're good now. Alright, where are these minions? Did we kill them all? I think we got them. Okay, we're good. At least we did get them earlier, so that's good. Alright, let's pop our avatar here. Got it off cooldown. That's a good thing about avatar. I love how easy it is to get it off cooldown. Make sure to interrupt that deathly chill. It does hurt for a lot of damage there. Just tuned in. Am I 2-tanking this? No, Ryan. 1-tank. The other guy's Prot Paladin. That's what you're seeing. That's a Prot Paladin right there, right next to me. Look at that. He's casting. There you go. Alright. This pull's gonna suck. I want to pull them over here, and hopefully, once we start getting them down a little bit more, pull them back as well. Alright, so since we do have skittish this week, this arms warrior is just going ham. So I definitely want to try to keep aggro as best as I can. And it just doesn't help not being able to move things how I'd like them to. Alright, so now we've got that guy casting Deathly Chill in the back. I really want him to go down because he just hurts and he sucks. Let me just go ahead and keep interrupting him right here. There it is. Now that I interrupted him again, I can move him. And the other guy, I can drag him way over here. The boss is about to spawn. And actually, the trash man is here for all the rip keys. Okay. I would argue that I hate this room the most in King's Rest out of everything else. Alright, we're ready to pull. Let's do it. Yeah, Duffzilla. Yeah, that's Duffzilla right there, man. He's rebranding, Brendan. Brendan, are you ever going to do anything with like YouTube and VODs there? Or like stream highlights or anything like that? Because I still see, you know, that your name is, of course, Brendan Ellis on here. And it's like, oh, he doesn't, it's like Brendan, Dirk, you know? Just curious, my friend. Alright, so we've got all of the guys are going to come up right now. We have the call that just went out. So the trash is up. And there it is. And they're just kind of stunning it in the back. I don't know if they're going to focus on it. It is tyrannical, so I would prefer focus on the trash. But I don't think so. The Demon Hunter went back over there, and nope. I think they're just going to leave the trash be. There's a Tail Thrash. The Tail Thrash, you just have to guarantee your block up for it. So whether it's shield block or whether it's last stand with bolster, doesn't matter. Just guarantee you block it somehow. Alright. Oh no. Oh no, we have an animated gold on the right hand side as well. That's not cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. That guy ran to the wrong side. Nope. This is a fail boat right here. Oh wait. Nope, there it is. Didn't matter what side. This is a wipe. He's got, you know, twice as much health now. Can't do that tunnel. We have to get him out. We have to do these guys as soon as they come out. No one got on those ads, and then they dropped them on both sides. You gotta pick one, man. Tonight or tomorrow night, add 7 hours to now. Okay. I might be able to hop in for a little bit. So like 9 p.m. my time. Oh, I thought I fucked that up. Oh man. I'm on a good one today. Undead Pro shirt. Text gotta read, protect your elbows. Gotta do a long sleeve for that. What? Oh, one of the guys already went offline. I think it's a rip. I think that's an instant rip key. You should do the dungeon more often. It's already not working out for me, man. I don't know why you would want me to get in here. No Pug Life loot. Oh, and as far as the merch, having a Pug Life merch, I'm working on it. I gotta get that logo blown up because I have it only as an emoji. For sure, Hooves. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Any rips? Oh, plenty of rips. Let's do a shrine, and then I did a Tol Dagor. We did Tol Dagor plus 10. I think this key's done. Oh man, yep. They're already arguing. This is done. King's Rest plus 11. Just an instant rip. All right. Yeah, if you look at, they were arguing about damage. The Fury Warrior was doing less damage than me. Ugh. Guys, why do you want me to do a King's Rest? No, I actually do want to get it done this week. This is the first time I'm gonna say, let me mulligan. Let me try it again. There's only this one. Let's see. Let's see if they get us in there. Oh shit, he's doing King's Rest. I know, man. The minions patrol the area. Yeah, but I saw them on the right-hand side before I pulled. I pulled the left because I saw them on the right. So I pulled the left and I pulled it all the way back, not expecting to get those guys. Okay. Let's leave Scott up for now. That Holy Paladin is an old tanking mod. Yeah, he was rocking the Bulwark of Azeroth for sure. I have mail. All this trash in my bags, and you give me a defiled bone? Is it because I'm undead? Is this racist? You give me a defiled bone? I think it just got really bright, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It's been rainy all night, and it was gray all morning. Now it gets bright. You do have some major changes happening. Oh, nice. To the stream and stuff? Very nice. I know you mentioned that like there was a big announcement you were gonna have, Brendan. When is that announcement dropping, Brendan? I'm interested. I'm curious. Curious as to when that's dropping. Fix the name is correct now. Nice, man. Very nice. This boss is not a fun over 10. We love you. Want to see. Oh man, are you sure? Are you sure? Because wanted me to keep doing King's Rest. Man. Wait. Oh man. Joined the party and left instantly. Okay. I don't think anyone is going to want to do a King's Rest. It dropped? Your new announcement dropped? Brendan, where is it? Brendan, is this like a text announcement? Was this done on the last stream? Was it done on stream? Do I check out the VOD? Dropped Friday? Brendan, you told me you were going to let me know, man. Where is it? I need to have a tab open. Do I need to watch your last VOD on stream? Alright, for sure, man. I'm going to check it out after this. After the stream is over, I will check it out. Yeah, we want to see you fail. Rip keys unite the community. That's all good, Brendan. I'll check in the stream, man. I'm just giving you a hard time. If we can't find anyone, then we might have to find another group for something else. Temple of Seth is another one. That's a little bit more difficult to run this week on a tyrannical week. Oh man. Oh, we got someone. Is that a healer? Or is that a boomy? It's a healer. Alright. King's Rest has a lot of best in slot gear for Havoc.
Speak your business.
King's Rest I don't believe has anything for me, to be completely honest with you. Let's see. I don't need Azurite gear at all. Verse Mask, not terrible. Crit Haste, no thank you. Crit Mask, no. Haste Mastery Belt. There we go. That's something that can have for me. A belt. Haste Verse Ring. I think I already have one of these now. Oh, is it the one that I have in my bags? I could have sworn I had that ring. I replaced a ring earlier this week. That might have been the one I replaced. Yeah, nothing best to slot. I already have this. This is the trinket I run right now, actually. Alright, one more person and we're good to go. You need the mount? That's true. That mount is actually very cool. I do like the way that mount looks. Not gonna lie. Is it worth that 1% drop chance in here? I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one. Let me edit that. Okay, it's a little better. It's just yuck to even do it. I know, man. I don't like King's Rest. Trust me. Trust me. I hate this place. Warning, I did have some guildies stay over and we were very drunk and you dressed up in cosplay Thor and we did plus 10s with all add-ons disabled. That sounds like a great time. Okay. At least these guys seem a little more level-headed. They're already talking about needing to kill the ads on the first boss, even if we lust. So, okay. Strategy. You need the mount. Did I run Siege yet? I have not. Not this week. What's up, Nacho? How you doing, man? Just be mindful that if you kite too far... yeah. Got it. Yeah, I haven't done Siege this week. No, actually, that's a lie. I DPS Siege with my guildies this week. But as far as timing goes, where's my Siege? There it is. Yeah, no, I think I did a 10 Siege with them. Alright, we're here. We can summon. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm doing good, Nacho. Doing good, man. Just out here ripping some keys, getting that IO score. By the way, guys, humble brag. Let's see. 1009. All right, we just need to keep grinding that up now. We need to get back up to top 5. That's it. That's all I need is top 5. Why don't I play a Blood DK? I have a Blood DK. They're okay. I prefer my warrior a lot more. There's nothing wrong with the Blood DK. They're really strong as well. That definitely helps. But I find warrior playstyle the most engaging for me. I just have a lot of fun playing my Prot warrior. Ready for 12-11? Is this a Brendan thing? Or are you talking about the patch? Yeah, I'm ready, man. I thought you were talking about like him dropping more info on it. I was like, what? No, the patch for sure. A welcome change. More ignore pain, blocking range physical. All right, we're back in here again. It's like deja vu. Here you go, man. I'll give you some food. There you go. You can just enjoy that. Perfect. You should really tell the pug the secret of focusing the ads on the first triangle. They already went over it. I'm very glad. One of the guys was like, I'm going to lust on the first boss. However, we still need to kill the first 2 sets of ads. This guy's rocking Mythic TOS gear. Mythic Tomb gear, right? Which looks awesome on a warrior. And then these Molten Core weapons. Shadow Strike? Is that what it's called? Reinforced Thunder Strike. The Mog. This all looks good. And then it's like... What? But Warrior Tomb of Sargeras Mythic gear looks awesome. I don't have the helmet yet, I don't think. Where do I look at my sets? Yeah, I need to work on... where is it? Should be higher than this. Ah, here it is, right? Nope. There it is. Mythic. I need my helmet. That's what I need. All good. Let's do it. You're excited for 8-1? Yeah, me too, man. I can't wait. Blocking. Oh, he has to respec or something? The healer just left. He walked out. Alright, he's back. Let's do it. That's a cool looking staff. The staff from Temple of Seth. I think it's a cool looking staff right there. Wait, is that one of you guys? He's poking me. He's poking me. What is this? This is also a King's Rest, although I don't remember how high it is. We'll wait. This is a King's Rest. That doesn't tell me yet. Can't wait for 8-1 new content leveling Warlock and then 8-1-5 leveling Troll Prot Paladin. Nice. Yeah, Zandalar Trolls, man. That's gonna be super fun. Did I try that Island Expedition add-on yet? Yes, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's a really cool add-on. I really like it. Honestly, I really like it. Nothing, no purges. We don't have a single belt. Oh no. This is gonna be a good key. What's happening? I don't understand what's happening right now in this key. This is like Scooby-Doo, man. Everybody's just running around like a chicken without its head. Oh my god. Where's the healer? Where? Oh, the healer's just being fear bombed over here in a corner by himself.
Beware.
All right. All right, we're done. We're done with the Scooby-Doo portion of this run. We're now back to normal. What the hell was that? Like, what was that? Can anyone help me understand what that was? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Beware.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. And the leader of the key, before we even ran into the minions, that said, "Don't fuck my key," and then it immediately just became so bad.
Beware.
All right, suppression slam.
Beware.
That really was like a Scooby-Doo moment. Jeez.
Beware.
Arcane Torrent saves lives. Yeah. Or if they really did do that purge on Shield Slam like we used to have.
Beware.
That is an interesting start to a key. It wasn't a wipe, but it was damn close. You gotta love King's Rest. Man, I hate this place. Get me out of here. Ignore pain? No, not fast enough. No one planned this. This is why I always have Belf with you. Yeah. Yeah. Is everybody blood? Oh, we do have a blood elf. We have a blood elf. Alright, please don't click this. Okay, alright, he'll get here in time. We'll pull the right hand side first because of the minions. And then we'll go to the left. People are getting grilled, you love it? Oh, man. Okay. So if I pull these guys first, the minion of Zul is... They're not here yet. Why, guy? Why? I know the tank is LOSing around the corner. Let me run in and start DPSing. DPS cooldowns and all. Oh man. This is why I don't run King's Rest, guys. This is it. This is all of the reasons why. He had one job. We do have a Belf, yeah. I don't know. It's the hunter, man. The hunter could have just ran in there. Done his Belf thing. Alright. Alright, you're over here. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid you. Okay, don't touch me. Don't do it, warrior. Wait for me to run in. Hey, look, he's like listening or something. This is weird now. I don't like this key anymore. They're too compliant. Did they CC one of them? No, they don't. They pull separate. That's ass backwards. The warrior told me, why aren't you fighting everything where they just are? Jeez, what are you doing? Oh my god. Love it, guys. Love it. The pug life. You just gotta take it in stride, man. Okay, we have one guy over here. Let's just do this guy. While the minions of Zol move. Isn't this guy a blood elf? He said we don't have a blood elf. He's a blood elf. Okay, gotta wait for the minions, and then we'll pull the minions, actually. Oh my god. The warrior's like, run in there and belf them right now. Belf them. That's 9 stacks of bursting. Just belf them. I know that there's 9 of them, and that means 90% of our HP is damage. Alright. Alright. He typed in TikTok 5 times. Alright. Let's see how this goes. That's our bursting going out. There it is. Perfect. You can't pug because you get League PTSD? Oh, somebody left. There it is. Somebody left the group. Guys, that is another rip key. King's Rest, why are you like this to me? This guy, and he said trash can players. Oh my god. All the reasons why in one pull. He told me, he was like, TikTok, and I was like, you don't pull that. That's 9 stacks of bursting. And he's like, you do it around the corner. I'm like, you don't know what you're doing. He's like, hurry up and pull. This is my key. All right, that's fine. You wanna destroy your own key? It's fine by me. The good news is it only was like 10 minutes. No, it was actually 8 minutes. Okay. That was terrible. Rookie already. This is great content. That was terrible, man. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Is it this? Does that work? Nope. All right, give me a second. I want to show you guys, but I don't want to do like witch hunting stuff. So let me just block out anything that's this right here. Okay, perfect. So if I block out the names, block out my face. All right, I'll show you that guy's a warrior, right? That's 9 stacks of bursting. That's me. Chill out, let them pat. TikTok. I'm TikTok. And then I was like, all right, you're a terrible person. Let's pull them so you see. And then we die. Faster than waiting, trash can players. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. A Tol Dagor. I mean, King's Rest. You are terrible to me. I don't think RNGesus wants me to do anything above a 9 that's depleted on a King's Rest. What's the quickest key you've ripped? The warrior deserved that rip key. This was 8 minutes, but this might be it, actually. This might be the quickest key I've ripped. I've had people leave on the first boss of other keys, but I want to say that probably takes more than 10 minutes. Yeah, also, just, yeah, ignore that guy, actually. I just remembered I should put that guy in ignore. I think that might be the quickest key I've ripped. Didn't even get to the first boss. The first pull was a shit show, right? The first pull was everybody running around like some Scooby-Doo shit, going in and out of hallways, feared. So that might be it. You don't think they move? They stay with the last pack? They moved the whole time. Okay. I don't run King's Rest enough. I don't know. They might, you know, they might just stay there. Just report and ignore those players. I ignored them. I ignored that guy. Everybody else in the group was level-headed. Everybody else was like, no, that's fine. Let's wait. You haven't had many groups where a player leaves. You guys have seen me run dungeons that are going fine. They're going perfect. We're killing all the bosses, all the trash, and people will just leave in the middle. They didn't die. There was no wipe. Everything was going to be on time. Like, we were going to chest the key. Like, you guys have seen me done. I remember a Siege of Borealis where someone was there, and all of a sudden, they just dropped. That was it. They just left. I don't understand sometimes what goes on. See you later, Hacksaw. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Let me show you guys. There's not a whole lot of time left for another rip key, so let me show you guys. If you guys were just here for the rip keys, I appreciate it, and thank you guys for stopping by. I really do. But I'm gonna show the island add-on real quick since we can do that. Why is my glider... Okay, so that's forward, and then if I right click, what? My glider's messed up, man. I gotta get an alignment on my glider. It's me leaving. It's usually me leaving when you see people trash talking. Some people are terrible, man. Some people are. So I know a lot of you guys really are here for the rip key. So before you guys leave, I want to shout out all the sponsors, all the patrons. Patrons, you guys also did get an exclusive video that you guys can go watch. And everyone who is going to buy merch, is thinking about buying merch, I really do appreciate it. And if you guys do happen to purchase anything, use the code. It's going to help you save money. And it's gonna show my appreciation for you guys for supporting me. Yeah, and let's do this. Let's do this island. I want to show you guys this add-on. Here's the add-on. Right. So there's some cool things about this add-on. People failing too much on mechanics. That was happening in this run too. That warrior died to suppression slams. I think he got slammed like 4 or 5 times. In fact, damage taken total 4 suppression slimes. I don't normally like to oust people, but that guy was, oh man. And I'm gonna recognize that Mog anywhere. As soon as I saw that Mog, I was like, huh, you've got cool armor. I don't know about your weapons though. Alright, so this add-on basically makes farming for rewards on islands easier. And it tells you overall how well you did or how bad you did in that island. So you'll see on the right hand side that there's this chest, and on the left hand side there's a sword. On the right hand side it's going to show you possible rewards, and on the left it's going to show you mobs that you've killed. So for example, this drops from pygmies, right, in islands. If I were to click a pygmy, it were to show me it can drop this toy, and it shows me all of the transmog that they can drop as well. And then if I go out and I pull 10 pygmies and I kill them, on the left hand side there's a tally that says pygmies, and it'll have a 10. So if you guys are even remotely interested in islands and island rewards, this add-on, the add-on name is Ahoy. So very, very thematic for islands. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop out my map here. You guys see here that this Crocodile, it says no rewards. So as much as I love pulling crocodiles and they're easy azurite, there's nothing that drops currently that is a reward from these guys, right? Some players are just impatient as fuck, kings especially mechanics over. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go in there as a DPS and just let somebody else deal with the impatient people. Okay, so I'm gonna run over to the first X over here. You guys can see that all these are just crocodiles. You're not gonna have any loot. And as I'm running over here, you see these guys, these vultures, regardless of rare or not, they can drop this pet, Poro. And I can click it, I can see like what it is, and basically this just tells me that a rare has a higher chance of dropping this pet, and non-rares can still drop it. It's still on their table. Here's this guy right here, right? These turtles, they have a pet that they drop. And then as I start killing all of this, I'm going to start getting a tally over on the left hand side. Pulling too many of these turtles is a bad idea, because they do a lot of damage and they bump you around. You absolutely love Ahoy. Christian, I didn't know about Ahoy until last week. Last week somebody came in here and told me about it. So I think somebody's mining. Yeah, somebody's mining. Because I saw our Azurite go up, but we don't have any kills tallied up. Alright. So see these guys? They can drop a whole lot of transmog, right? A lot of that blue transmog. Those like staffs, those swords, a lot of these things, the plundered items, they do drop from here. And then you just see here, I killed 12 of these guys, right? So I don't know if elites and rares count for more. I do think so. They give you a higher score. This is letting you know, like, this is the 2 things you've killed, right? So let's say I'm already way later on in the island, and I just want to see like what that turtle gave me, right? I no longer have any turtles, but I'm like, hey, why did I pull the turtles? I can click on the turtle here on the left, and it'll show me that that turtle was for the snapper. I can click on the crocodilisk and be like, hey, I killed, you know, 58 Azurite points or whatever worth of crocodilisk. It was empty. They don't have a reward. I killed 184 Azurite points of Jinyu. They have a ton of rewards. So far, my ratio is pretty good in terms of stuff that'll give me rewards, right? And then, I can, you know, just kind of keep looking here. And I don't know if I can equip from here. I can. So I can also just control click and go straight to the armory on a lot of these items. So let's go over here. We've got a few rares over here. And let's just keep pulling these guys. Keep going through these packs. Because all of these packs are going to have all of these plundered items, right? These are all the same type of mobs. The rares are going to give me a higher chance, but even non-rares are going to have a chance at that loot. So yeah, this, and you guys can see I did kill this right here. I believe means rare for the vulture, right? And right here, this is another rare named mob. So yeah, definitely a super cool add-on if you guys like farming islands and you want to know what has rewards, and then you know, you can even click here and be like, this dagger, I really want it. Let me just go ahead and farm that. Or the Spellblade or the Spear or whatever it is that you're running, you can view all of the rewards and equip them, and then kind of gauge it at that moment. And the cool thing is, you don't need to win an island in order to receive the reward. So if you view this spear and you want to get the spear, kill all the Jinyus, you know, you can take your time going through the loot tables, and there's no rush, because whether you win or lose, that doesn't impact. It doesn't impact the rewards you get at the end of the island. What it does impact is how much Azurite you get towards the weekly cap. But that's it. That's the only thing it impacts. Alright, let me, Alright, you can bubble barrage yourself, my friend. Oh, they stunned you. But yeah, super cool add-on. I believe it was Cass from the stream that told me about this add-on. So shout out to Cass. That was a big help. So like this mountain guy, I used to pull this guy, this giant. I used to pull him because he's a big rare, right? It says rare elite. And I was like, cool, I'm just going to pull him and get my rare list up. Turns out, as of this moment, he doesn't actually have any unique loot. So maybe in 8.1, when they add the new islands, they're going to add more loot, and he will have a loot table. But for now, there's no need to pull him. So I've even learned a few rares that it's like, oh, okay, so these rares don't matter. A few of the Crocolisk rares as well. Crocolisk don't have any current things that drop, so Crocolisk are also like on that table. That's like, you probably shouldn't do them even if it is rare. Alright, let's increase our damage a little bit here. Picking that thing up. Let's keep on going. Is that a Mogu? Oh no, it's a Jinyu as well. Oh, it's PvP. I thought they were Jinyus. Damn it, PvP is empty Azurite as well. Alright, so we do have a few vultures here, and we also have this serpent, and the serpents do have a non-combat pet to drop from them. So it's a good idea to do them if you can, if you find them, unless you already have the non-combat pet, right? And so, like, for example, I don't have this non-combat pet that drops from the vultures, which is Poro. So once I get that Poro, I probably won't be doing very many vultures. Let's go over here. Start pulling all this stuff. You have a bunch of alt leveling to do when 8.1 comes around. You can also do the alt leveling in islands and do it with this add-on, and it'll be, you know, easier for you to get some money out of it. Island rewards are still pretty decent money when you get some of them. There's easier ways of farming, absolutely, but if you're trying to level up and get like random lucrative things that are going to sell for a lot of money, I'd say islands for sure. All right. Oh no. Oh no. These worms. I don't have the reward from these guys anyway. But it doesn't seem like no, we have a bunch of rares over here. I thought they were gonna stop a little earlier. All right, get a big pull going, and you guys can see that this invasion of these like Saurochs, they have a completely different loot table, and they actually drop this axe, which I believe, yeah, I don't know if I actually got, I did get the axe. So I remember Glock got this axe and he traded it to me because I actually really like the way that the axe looks. But yeah, they don't have as many of the weapons as the Jinyus, but they definitely have a whole lot of transmog gear. Alright, let's keep on going. I can do a big pull here as well. Metro was talking about the state of the WoW Mythic community, how they're toxic now. Are we talking about just Mythic Plus in general, or like Mythic Raiders? I don't think the community is any more toxic now than it was before, and this is coming from someone who pugs every single key, right? We're not... I pug like 90% of my keys easily, and I don't think they're any more toxic now than they were before. I think it's similar. There's always going to be toxic people. I think if you want to find, and I got no rewards. I got a damn satchel. Mythic Plus. I don't think Mythic Plus is any more toxic than it was in Legion. I think in Legion and right now it was just as bad. I feel like the height of toxicity for Mythic Plus was when keystones were depleted, because you would bend over backwards to keep someone in your group to not deplete your keystone, just because no one was ever going to join a group to activate your keystone again. I feel like that was the peak point of toxicity in Mythic Plus, when someone would go, you know, yeah, say that shit to me again and I'll leave your group so you deplete your keystone, and that's it for the week. You won't be able to run anything for the week on your key. You're gonna have to rely on someone else. I feel like that was definitely a lot worse. That's how you're gonna finish leveling your undead mage. That's how I leveled my undead mage, through islands. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all for stopping by and chatting with me and keeping up with me, and, you know, being here for when I hit 1K IO. That was actually pretty damn cool. So thank you all for the journey. The large majority of all of those 1K IO points, I want to say easily 900 and some odd one of them were done on this stream. So thank you guys. The Pug Life got us here. And if you guys do want to check out the merch that is live, it just released it today, and make sure you use the code. That's gonna, you know, benefit you guys, give you guys some price off of this. And if you guys want to see anything else on a design, let me know. Reach out to me on Twitter, Discord, anything else like that. And if you guys do buy any of this and are rocking it, then send it to me. I would love to see it. Thank you guys for always supporting me in anything I do, and I want to yeah, just huge shout out to all you guys, patrons and channel sponsors. You guys did get the exclusive video you guys are getting earlier. That was, I want to say, yesterday sometime. So go ahead and check it out, and I will see you guys on Friday. So we'll see you all on Friday for some more Rib Keys. Maybe we'll try a King's Rest again, for sure. And if you guys are watching the VOD and you guys are interested in all the gear, look in the description. The coupon code and the link is there. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate you all, and I will see you all on Friday. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate the kind words, my friend. I am going to check out your VOD. I have to run and do a few things that are time sensitive. There's a lot of things that I have to do this week, so I have to run and do that. But once I get some time to sit down and like get a meal in, I will look at your VOD, Brendan.